Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
What is up, everybody? How you doing this evening, late evening, early morning for some of you, middle of the afternoon for some of you? I don't know. It's just depends on where you are. But I do have to talk about something. I have a major with a capital or major announcement to make that is starting this week, this very week. First of all, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday night, and I know this is very random. I had actually let the channel members know a couple days ago I was going to do this video, although I planned to do it in the morning. But when I got up this morning, I had I think a pretty rough case of food poisoning. So it was a pretty rough day for me. So I've been in bed till about an hour or so ago. Crawled out of bed so I could make this announcement because this is very important. This impacts this channel this week. And without further ado, I will, before I even say hello to everybody, I will make the announcement. It is official. If you know, you know, but it's official. We are changing the hashtag EMAG show. The EMAG show is no more. It is no more. It is over. It was a good run. I hope you all enjoyed the hashtag EMAG show. It is over. It is a thing of the past. And why, you're asking? Because I know you're all like devastated. But why is the EMAG a thing of the past? It is because EMAG is now ETAG. Starting this week, we are moving the EMAG show to Tuesdays. We're going to move it back to 5 o'clock. Well, that's 2, but 1, we're moving it to 5 o'clock. It was 5. We moved it to 4. We're moving it to 5 o'clock. And we're moving it to Tuesdays. So everything moving forward will be hashtag ETAG, as in every Tuesdays a giveaway. Still doing the giveaways. Still going to be the same show. But the changes are going to be this. Instead of Monday, it will be Tuesday. Instead of 4 p.m., it will be back to 5 p.m. We will, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., we will be talking movies, everything that came out that day, because it'll be Tuesday, so it'll be physical media release day. So we're going to be talking everything that came out on Tuesday. We're going to go over all that stuff, look forward to what's coming out in the theaters, and then at 6 o'clock we're going to do our giveaways. And so that'll be, usually that takes about an hour. So from 6 to 7 we'll have the 2 giveaways, Wheel of Doom, all that good stuff. We're going to do it all still. And then once we're done with that, then we could talk the rest of the night. We could talk movies. We could talk UFC. We could talk any type of pro sports. We could talk TV shows, which, man, I'm all caught up on Barry now. Fat Samurai Guy got me hooked, and I got caught up, and I binged, and I'm caught up. Over the last week, I watched all of seasons 1, 2, 3, and the episodes of season 4 that they have out so far of the show Barry. If you have not watched that, I highly recommend it. It's a fun show. But again, The reason we're here tonight is to talk about the major change coming to this channel. Can we talk politics? Sure. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll have like 6 people watching. But there it is again. EMAG is now ETAG. And I promise one of these days, well, of course, now I want to do it. It doesn't do it. To fix my squeaky chair, I will do that. EMAG is now ETAG. We're moving to Tuesday. We're doing it at 5 o'clock. And we're going to start at 5, just kind of shifting back an hour because 4 o'clock is very early for a lot of folks on the West Coast. So we're shifting back to 5, and then so it'll be 8 o'clock start on the East, and then it's we'll talk movies and stuff for an hour, and then we'll do the giveaways. So but we can talk all night long after that now. Whereas before, for the last couple months, I've had that hard out where I've had to go at 6 o'clock. I don't on Tuesdays now. So I have things going on Monday that I'm just like, you know what? It's time. I don't like this hard out at 2 or at 6. I'd rather move it to Tuesdays and do that. So that's what we're doing. We're going to Tuesdays at 5 o'clock ETAG. So everything, the video for this week that I put up a couple days ago, if you watch it, it tells you what to do. You have to watch that video to find out how to enter this week's giveaway. This week's giveaway will take place on Tuesday. I'm probably still going to go live on Monday at 4 just to remind everybody, like, hey, we're moving. For those that don't catch this video, I'll go live and remind everybody that we're moving to Tuesday, but it won't be long. It'll be like a half-hour stream or something like that, just to remind everybody. But then we're going to Tuesdays. So the good thing about that, we can talk all night long afterwards. I know a lot of you like to hang out longer than just a couple hours, and sometimes I do as well. So that is that. We're moving to Tuesday, but we're keeping the show the same. So hopefully you all have the ability or the desire or both to hang out with me for a while on Tuesday evenings instead of Mondays. With that being said, let me bring up the new banner. Here we go. OGP's every Tuesday is a giveaway show. ETAG, look at that. We're live with 2 guaranteed prize winners every Tuesday at 5 p.m. There it is. We will leave that there for now. With that being said, let me say hello to everybody in the chat this evening. Michael McNally, what's up? How are you doing? Elika, hola, what's going on up there in the great Northern California area? Hopefully you're doing well. Robert makes the cut. What's up, dude? How you doing? Sean 420, what up, Sean? Firebred Ice Blue, Double J Productions, Mr. Jami, everybody's in the house. Look at that, very cool. Watching Rocky movies for the first time, to watch Creed for the first time as well, and I'm on Rocky 3. Very nice. Hey, there's some great movies in that franchise. Hopefully you really enjoy those. There's some classics in there, a couple duds, but for the most part, some great movies. Anthony, what's up? Got 788 subs on your channel. Very nice. I saw that you went to Florida. I saw your posts. Very cool. Blackbeard, what's up? Yeah, I know. I kind of tricked you a little bit. Although it is a major announcement. But you know me, I gotta tease it. I gotta tease it a little bit. But I didn't let it go on too long. We're only 9 minutes in. I already spilled the beans. You went to Red Lobster today. Decent. Very good food over there. Jackson, what's up? How you doing? It's not going anywhere. It's just shifting a day. We're still doing it. Wicked Network, what up? I just watched the Funkmaster beat Henry. I have no idea what that is, Sean, but I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, we will not be talking politics. Well, first of all, you made this announcement sound worse than it was. Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry, Elika. Yeah, that's a bummer. If you're not going to be able to make it, yeah, I'm so sorry. It's just a change that had to happen because I've got something going on at 6 o'clock every Monday now. And so I would have to, if we kept doing the show on Mondays, it would have to be like an hour earlier. It'd have to go like 3 to 5, and that would be like 6 to 8 on the East Coast. And that's just too early. It's just too early. So, and I want to be able to go longer. So we'll be here. But Elika, I'll tell you what, maybe what I'll do, because I've been thinking about this for a while. If you enter the video throughout the week, if you're not able to be there live, if you enter that video throughout the week, I will not require you to be there to win. So you could still win. You could still win even if you're not there. I will make that change. We'll make that official right now as well. If that's official announcement, it's official. You heard it here first. As long as you properly enter the video and properly enter the video, there's some specific rules to this video that I've laid out. The one I put out a couple days ago. You have to properly enter that video. I'm not going to talk about it here. You got to go watch that video. And I let you know, not too long into the video, I let you know specifically how to enter that video. If you enter the video that comes up throughout the week properly, and you're not able to be there on Tuesday for the E-Tag show, I will still honor your wins. I will not defer to like an alternate winner, because I know there are some of you that this is going to impact and are not going to be able to make the Tuesday videos. So we'll do that as well. So moving to Tuesday, 5 p.m. Giveaways start at 6, and you no longer have to be there if you're a winner from the earlier week, the video from earlier in the week. So that will be the official rule changes going forward here. Skyla, what's up, Skyla? How you doing? You're live as well. Your friend on Tuesday. Oh, nice. So you're live as well right now. Oh, very cool. Nice. Yeah, I was down. I was in bed all day. I wasn't feeling well. I think I got a bit of food poisoning. It was a pretty rough day for me. I'm feeling a little bit better now. But you know me, I've got my nectar over here. It's helping me get through it. And actually, I brought a bottle of water too. I've been rehydrating, drinking nothing but water all day. So I needed a little caffeine. But here we go. Got some caffeine, got some water right here, and I'm going to be good. But Tuesday's good for you. Very cool. Glad to hear that. I know it's going to be tough for some folks. I know it really is. The change takes effect this week, this like 2 days from now. There's also one other wrench that I've got to throw into things. There's one other wrench that I have to throw into the mix. And that is, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Next week, my uncle's funeral is on Tuesday. So I don't know what time the video will be next week. This week, as in like a couple days from now, the video will be Tuesday. It will be at 5 o'clock. Next week, my uncle's funeral is that Tuesday. The video will happen sometime that night, but it will be later. I don't know when, because I don't know when I will get home. Whenever I get home, we will do the hashtag E-Tag show. Could be like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, my time. So it might be like midnight on the East Coast. And I apologize about that, but hopefully you understand, it's my uncle's funeral. I'm not going to miss it. So that is happening next week. I will remind everybody, let everybody know about that next week. But for this week, know that we are moving the EMAG show to Tuesday. So it's now the E-Tag show. I will go live this week at 4, just to remind everybody. And so everybody that hasn't caught this, to let everybody know. So I'm kind of beating the dead horse with the changes now. Questions, concerns, thoughts, you can throw them into the comments there. But let me continue saying hello to everybody here. DG, what's up? How you doing? Just watch UFC pay-per-view. You know what? And I woke up and I saw some stuff about the UFC. I haven't even seen the results yet, but I was down for the count today. So hopefully it was a good pay-per-view. DG, what were your thoughts? Thumbs up, thumbs down on the pay-per-view. Was it a good one? Sean 420, what's up? How you doing, Sean, tonight? Hopefully doing well. Wicked Network, I know you seem busy lately, but we need new movies, locations, or hunting, or anything in between. Yes. No, and so Wicked Network, I've been trying to go to like Dollar Tree, but yeah, I think it's dead. And so moving on from that, with moving to Tuesdays, one, we'll have a lot of time to talk throughout the evening. We'll have that fun video Tuesday, less stress there. And then Tuesdays, I can go out in the daytime and maybe look at some of the stores and new releases. Unfortunately, in my area, the new releases are they don't normally put them on the shelves on Tuesday, but I've still got the rest of the week where I can and will be getting back to making other out and about videos. I will have a video that I know next Saturday I'll be making a video, and I have got viewer mail has arrived at the PO box. So I'm not sure if I'll incorporate that into a video where I do an out and about, or if I'll make that a separate video. But I have 3 packages from 3 of you legends at the PO box that Wet Movie One informed me of earlier. So I've got to get those. I got to pick those up. So I've got that coming. But yes, Wicked Network, you are 100% right. I definitely need to get back out and get back to movie hunting out and about and stuff like that. And that will be happening. It will. I know we got kind of stagnant here for a while because things got so kind of crazy and overwhelming for me with life the past couple months. But I will be having more out and abouts in the very near future here. I know that's what everybody loves, seeing me out and about doing things, hanging out with the homies and everything. So we're going to get back to that. I know channels that only do live streams go nowhere. You have to be out and about doing things, hanging out with friends, having a good time, checking out new places. We will be doing that. So what's up, Sean 420? The Sumo. What up, sexy Sumo? How you doing, homeboy? Yeah, so I'm not sure how the work schedule works, and but I know Sumo's always a busy man. But Sumo, did you get to check out the fights tonight? But yeah, hopefully Tuesdays works out where Sumo could drop by for a while. But man, yeah, and it's been a while, Sumo. Hopefully you're doing very well, sir. Sean 420. OGP has a ghost. No, I know I do. I totally know I have ghosts following me. Booze and jumping and pools, the OGP style. No, right? 100%. So yeah, and especially now that the weather's warmed up, I don't mind jumping in pools so much. So we definitely need to get back to some of that. The good news is, like Cinestalker, things are starting to smooth out for him. Hopefully, I'll be having a video with Cinestalker here very soon, and some other things going on. But we are going to be getting back to out and abouts. The my life is like starting to settle and get back on track. One other announcement that I need to make. One other thing that I really need to announce here that is a little disappointing. We kind of teased it at the end of the last voyage to the bottom of the barrel. First, you got to watch me take a sip of Diet Coke. Pardon me. But the other announcement is, as of right now, it looks like I will no longer be a part of the Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel movie review shows there with Master Chaos, My Killer Podcast, Mr. Tony of the Dead, and Bullet. I will not be a part of that moving forward. I love all of them. They're all great friends, very, very good people, and I will miss hanging out with them. I will still be watching the videos or watching the movies, and if I can, from time to time, I'll jump on their stream, but moving forward, I think that is out as well. So that is going to free up some time. And a lot of this, what is going on with me is I've had a lot going on in life, and it's making it kind of hard to enjoy life and be able to do the things that I want to do. And so I'm trying to get in this groove where I have the things in life that I have to do, and I can get those done, get them out of the way, and have fun the rest of the time and enjoy life. And by having fun, I don't mean just going out and partying everything. Part of my having fun is spending time with my family, doing things with them, traveling, and then of course watching movies, movie hunting, partying, drinking, stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that I like to do, but this is definitely one of them. Is going to be the E-Tag show going forward, and hanging out with you all and doing fun videos. Those are things that I love doing too. So as much as I loved the the voyage to the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't really fit into the schedule, and there's not really a good time for the rest of them that would be able to kind of mesh with my schedule to allow us to for me to continue on that panel. So I probably won't be on that moving forward. I wish them all many fun voyages. I wish, hopefully that that panel takes off for them and they all become million subscriber channels. But unfortunately, just where I am in life, what I've got going on, I had to make a change. I had to make a decision. It was tough. And I did everything I could in my power to keep the EMAG show on Mondays, to keep it just the same. But it's for the best to move it to Tuesdays. For me, for the channel to get back to doing the other content that I want to do. Another option was doing the show on Sundays. But I don't want to plan things on the weekends because I have too much going on, and I value my time on the weekends to be able to go do things. And that's where a lot of my other content is going to come from the weekend. So by me dedicating a weekend day to a live stream, that would take away from my ability to do out and about stuff. So that's why we went with Tuesday. OGP, what's up? How are you? I got some new 4K movies this week. Nice. Scream and Scream 2 look great in 4K. Ooh, I bet they do. And I only have, as much as I hate the movie, the only movie I have from Scream franchise in 4K is Part 5. And that's just because, I have 1 through 4 in that Blu-ray box set. Some point or another, I would like to get Scream, the franchise in 4K. But the only one I have is Part 5. But boy, I would love to see those in 4K. That's awesome. That is very cool. Hamburger time. Wow, thought you were a UFC fan. Just watch. Spoilers, Sean. I don't want to leave that up here too much. I don't want too much spoilers out there for those folks that may be watching it later. Sean, I am a UFC fan, but when you have food poisoning and you're laying in bed all day and just getting up to go to the bathroom to deal with food poisoning issues, you miss stuff. It happens. That's why I couldn't do this video this morning, because I was very sick. But I'm kind of bouncing back. Food poisoning, it's one of those, like, food poisoning is not like having a cold or a flu where it lingers. Food poisoning, once your body flushes it out, you drink enough water, take some vitamins, eat some chicken soup or whatever, which my wife made an amazing soup for dinner tonight. You do stuff like that, you start feeling better. So I'm bouncing back. I'm not 100%. Believe me, I'm not 100%. I'm sitting down here right now. So, thankfully I'm able to just do that and talk. But I would have loved to have seen UFC tonight, Sean, but I just was not feeling well enough to do it. Tuesdays are your bad long work days. Oh, bummer. I can join live, but can't give my full attention. Elika, no, and I totally understand that. But don't worry, as long as you enter the other video throughout the week, I will honor your win there. And when we announce it, it will be sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. when I tell you what to type in for the other giveaway. So I will try to make that well known. And if you could just check in from time to time, if that's a possibility, we'll get that second. But just comment, or do what you're supposed to do in the other video, and I will honor your win if you're not there. I will do that for you. But man, Nev Campbell look amazing in Scream. I mean, hey, and you figure that first Scream movie was what, 25 years ago or so, thereabouts. So she's a mom now. She's a little bit older and everything, but there's a reason. Like they don't typically, I'm not even going to get in that as far as casting and things like that. But yes, Hamburger time. Agree with you. Yep. Cannot argue with you on that. Lakers won by 30 today. Wow. Talking about basketball. I am a fan. I'm more of a college basketball fan than an NBA fan anymore. And especially LeBron James just drives me nuts. He's such a drama queen. He cares so much about the perception of him and his legacy. When Jordan was playing, we did not hear Jordan walk around going, "Oh, the best of all time." He never had to do that. He never had to say that. We, as fans, are the ones that determine that. LeBron, if you're really the best of all time, you don't need to go around saying it. So he drives me nuts. But yeah, I'm more of a college fan nowadays. And hey, I used to root for the Lakers, man. Kobe and Shaq, those were the days, man. But just not a big fan of LeBron, and honestly, kind of rooting for the Lakers to lose, just because I just can't stand LeBron. Oh, look at this. Sarah is in the house. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Boy, it's very late at night back there in Texas right now, isn't it? It's like 12:45 at night back there. Hang in there, OGP. I know I still miss my grandma, obsessed with her. Yeah, no, and yep, losing my uncle recently has been very tough. And thank you for those kind words, Sarah. I definitely will. Josh Boy, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And I definitely will. And that's what I'm doing, Elika, is definitely making the changes to make things work right. Don't worry about next week. Spend time with your family. Well, yeah, no, thank you very much. I will definitely be doing the show. It would just be later. I'm just not sure when yet. Sorry to hear about your uncle. I was once told after losing someone in my life, don't cry that they're gone, but smile that they were here. DG, that's beautiful. I love that. That is amazing. And so here's the thing. You know, my family is there. A lot of my family are very vocal and will let you know about their faith and religious views, things like that. I don't get into religion here on the channel. That's one of those topics that can be divisive, kind of like politics. There's going to be disagreements, whether you believe at all, whether you don't believe, what you believe. So religion is not something I really touch on here. But you are 100% right. Don't cry that they're gone, but smile that they were here. That is so true. And I cherish the memories that I have with my uncle, and I got to see him compared to how much I saw him throughout my life, because he was in the Army for over 20 years. And so him and his wife, my aunt, and my cousins, they were all, he was stationed in Tennessee, Okinawa, like Virginia, Germany. So a lot of my adult life, he has been gone in different parts of the world. And so were my cousins. And then now, two of my cousins, just recently retired from the Air Force. Another one of my cousins, who I feel horrible for, and I'm not sure exactly where he is right now. But this, was his dad that he just lost, was over in Kuwait and had to fly back to Kuwait. So, so many of my family members, from, my uncle's family tree there, has spent so much time or just around the world at different places because of the military. And over the last, few years, I got to see my uncle quite a bit. I had some great long conversations with him at his house, at my house here, just, sitting out back, enjoying the fresh air and spending time together. It was amazing. So I cherish those memories. And he was such a funny, smart, knowledgeable, great person. And I'm going to miss those conversations. I'm going to miss him around. But yeah, you have to smile that they were here. And, and I feel comfortable knowing, that he's in a better place now. He was suffering, and his suffering is now over. So I'm happy that he is now in a better place. And, with my mom, my dad, my grandfather, and so my brother, so many other family members, and one day, I believe that we're all going to get there as well. So that's enough of the mushy stuff here. Let's get to the joke of the day from the legend Way Up Dude. What's up, Way Up Dude? How you doing? What do a woman and a bar have in common? Oh, Liquor in the front, poker in the back. Woo! What a transition. What a transition going down memory lane and getting nostalgic and emotional to that. But there's Way Up Dude for us, ready to bring us back, get us back on track here. Way Up Dude, hopefully you're having a wonderful night. Thank you for always making us laugh. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm here for you. We're still here for it. And Sarah, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I have 3 new releases, edition movies, went to 3 stores and Amazon movies. Very nice. Sarah, yeah, I have not. I've been so busy. I'll be completely honest. I have not watched even, I mean, like, Wet Movie 1 or Fluffy, Cinestalker. Like, I haven't seen anybody's YouTube videos lately. So when I do have some time, Sarah, I will check out your channel and try and get caught up on your more recent videos to see what you got over there. But that's really cool, Sarah. Very happy for you. Did you happen to order your t-shirt yet? So Sean, yes. So this is the way those work. And I meant to get back to you, Sean, but I think I got caught up and I don't think I ever did. But Sean, so what happens is I don't have the t-shirts here. The t-shirts get made to order. So I order them and then they get sent out to you. I never receive a tracking number. You will get it some point. They will send me an email when you receive it. But the t-shirts take usually a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks for you to receive. So it's coming, but just be patient, Sean. It is coming. It is on the way. Unfortunately, I do not have a tracking number to give you for that. UFC pay-per-view was kind of was hoping for more. Okay, fair enough. Nocturnal, what's up? And Sarah says OGP, a sexy sumo. Oh, it's all good, brother. No fights tonight, just chilling. Right on. Well, hopefully, hopefully you're having a wonderful night there, Sumo. Larry, the Batman fan, G, glad I'm still up. Larry, I'm glad you are up as well, homie. Yeah, and here 10:39. So look, I'm 13 minutes behind on the comments here. I messaged you on Instagram today. Are you okay? What's been going on? So Larry, today was a bad day. So I had told the channel members a couple days ago of the change. I had announced the change to the channel members a couple days ago, and I had intended on doing a live stream this morning, like as in Saturday morning. But this morning when I got up, I was dealing with some, I'm just going to food poisoning of some sort. I was not doing well. You all know the symptoms when you get food poisoning. I'm not going to go into detail on that stuff, but I was not doing well. So I'm starting to bounce back, still a little kind of feeling a little feverish or, a little not 100% there, but my wife made some amazing soup, been drinking some water and starting to get in with the caffeine here. So I'm getting going, but I have not looked at, I got up, I ate and I sat down here to do this live stream. I have not responded to anybody or checked anybody's messages, but here we are. There's a few of you that may not have seen this yet. This is the big thing. Notice the comment or the scroll down below there. But yes, the big announcement today, hashtag EMAG starting this week, this very coming Monday and Tuesday, EMAG is now ETAG. We are moving the show from Mondays to Tuesdays. It's still going to be the same show. We're still going to talk movies and TV shows and what's coming out on physical media in the theaters. We're going to do that from 5 to 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Then at 6 p.m., we're going to start the giveaways. But it's going to happen on Tuesdays starting this week. No more Monday shows as I have something going on. And this allows us to go longer. After we do the giveaways, we can get back to talking about movies or whatever we want to talk about for the rest of the evening. So that is the big announcement. That's what's going on. EMAG is now ETAG. So there we are. Let's see here. Antonis, what's going on? Hopefully you're doing well, Antonis. Good to see you. Hopefully, and Antonis, I know we're getting late in the semester here. Hopefully school's going well for you this semester. You need to ride again with the wind to clear your mind. No, I don't. I totally do. I do. In fact, I man, I really had planned on being out on the bike today, but being under the weather, it's not happening. Quite possible I will be taking a nice long ride tomorrow afternoon. So very much looking forward to that. Get back out on the bike and maybe hit up some stores. I got saddlebags. I could throw my movies in the saddlebags. I remember one time I went to Dollar Tree and hoarded up on so many movies. I completely filled up my saddlebags. And so I was like, I had a bag of movies. I was like, what am I going to do with these? So I had to kind of like tuck it in my lap and kind of like, I put the bag around my, like, put my belt loop, my belt like through the hook, the handles on the bag. So it like wouldn't fall off as I was riding. Not fun. But when you find a good amount of stuff to hoard up on, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's so cool that we're both live. And Lewis, Renegade Namer, Rainy Night Gamer is on my channel. He says hello to everyone. Very cool, Skyla. Very, very cool. Let's see here. Master of all movies, get off here, beggar. Master of all movies. Who's I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyways, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move away from that. I don't want to deal with like hate or frustrations with each other. We're just trying to be positive here. Did you get my package yet? Just curious. Larry, I got a call or like a notification, like a message, like a voice message, I should say, from Wet Movie One earlier today, saying that your package and 2 other packages have shown up. So I got to get over to the P.O. box and pick those up. But it did come in. The package is safe and sound, Larry. I will be opening that live on air in a video very, very soon. So yes, I got that, Larry. I'm excited. I'm really excited to open up. And forgive me if I don't look excited right now. It's because I'm still a little under the weather. But I'm very grateful for the everybody that's ever sent or supported the channel. I am very grateful. And I am very excited to open up those packages, see what you all have sent. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. DVD collectors. Okay, moving on. OGP, what caused your food poisoning? What'd you eat, brother? So Blackbeard, I don't know. So I don't want to really throw any restaurants under the bus, but there were 2 I ate. Let's see. It's one of 2 restaurants because all I ate yesterday, like, we know with foodborne illnesses, they can take, like 12, 24, 36 hours to really kick in. They could take a while to kick in. In the span, in that realm of possibility, the only things that I ate, I mean, at all, there was nothing else. I didn't like, it wasn't, my wife didn't cook or anything. All I ate in the window where I could have got sick from the food was I had cheeseburger at Carl's Jr. and I had like 3 of the Del Taco breakfast tacos, which I don't think I'll be having any more of those. Those eggs and cheese and stuff, they're kind of tasty. You get the ones with the bacon and the hash browns in them. They're kind of tasty little tacos, but Del Taco breakfast tacos. It was one of those 2 things. And I don't know, and I'm not pinpointing it on either one, but it had to have been either one of those 2. One of those 2. Cooking Network, what's up, Mr. Larry saying what's up to everybody. Very cool, very cool. You have 21 movies in 4K, 15 movies total of 11 steelbooks. Very nice, Sarah. Very cool. Let's see here. Food poisoning sucks. So does getting a cold and cough. 100%, Larry. Masters of all. Okay, boy, here we go. Greetings, OGP and Flick friends. Yes, Steve Mayer, how you doing tonight? Steve Mayer is like, I'm a little out of it. Forgive me. I missed the S on the end there. Steve Mayers, hopefully you're having a wonderful night. And Larry, the Batman fan. Look at that legend, Larry, the Batman fan. Such a cool Larry, the Batman fan, coming through with the $10 super chat. Larry, thank you very much. You absolutely rock, homeboy. Let's see. Larry, Wicked Network, just chilling tonight. Very cool. Let's see here. Okay, everybody, I'm going to ask right now. If you don't like somebody that's in the chat, ignore them. This goes for everybody. If you don't like somebody in the chat, just ignore them. Don't respond to their comments and don't comment about other people. I will not tolerate this in my chat. Okay, please? If you have issues with somebody, just ignore them. I'm watching the chat, and if people are getting out of line, I put them on timeout. So please, I don't want to do that. We're just all love and positivity. Let's not worry about what everybody else is doing, okay? Let's see here. Did anyone was able to get Bloodsport in 4K? Sold out fast. Oh man, bummer. Yeah, I have not. I did not get Bloodsport in 4K. Would love to have it, yes, but I did not get it. Do you know Jenna Ortega will be executive producer season 2 of Wednesday? Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. Hey, you know what? Everything Jenna Ortega touches right now, aside from Scream 5, everything she touches turns to gold. So the first season of Wednesday was phenomenal. And the rumor has it that the second season will have a little bit more of the family involved in it. So that should be exciting, but I'm looking forward to it. I absolutely loved the first season of Wednesday there. Let's see. Larry says, God loves your family. I was your pay, and then we'll have a purpose, even though they're not with you at all. Yeah, I'm not sure where you were getting with that, Larry, but are you saying unless you pray and they will have a purpose? Even yeah, I'm not sure, Larry. I'm not understanding the comment there. Sorry. Let's see here. God loves your family, even though they aren't with you. Just hope that they are in heaven with God. Larry, that's beautiful. Thank you, Larry. And that, I think, clarifying what you'd said there before. But Larry, I don't hope. I know they are in heaven with God. And it does make losing them a lot easier. It does. It really does. Really Double J, big bucks rolling in now. Let's see here. Okay. Man, you guys are let's see. I do scream and shout at the top of my lungs, and my face was so red since my grandma's funeral. I can't stop crying. Yeah, no, it's tough. Losing somebody, it is very tough. It's a very emotional thing. Yeah. Hey, OGP, what did one saggy here we go. What did one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob? If we don't get some support here soon, we'll both go. What? Oh man, Larry, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, Larry. Let's see here. Trying to get caught up a little bit. Nice. Can't wait. Hopefully for the Tuesdays. Tiki's in the house. What up, Tiki? Hey, hopefully, I know, it's late, so some folks jump in for a minute and jump out. But yeah, stomach's feeling a lot better. Things have settled down, but just when you lose that much fluids and stuff, you're not all there. So I'm bouncing back. I'm making a pretty quick recovery. So thank you for that, Tiki. And hopefully you saw that, everybody. If you missed it, if you got in a little bit late, look it down below right now. OGP's every Tuesdays a giveaway show. Starting this week, we're moving to Tuesday. And I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but the important thing about this live stream is that everybody understands that we're moving the E-Mag show to Tuesday, so it'll now be the E-Tag show. We're starting at 5 p.m. on the West Coast. The giveaways will start at 6 p.m., and then after we do the giveaways, we'll go back to talking movies or whatever for as long as we want on Tuesday night. So it should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun on Tuesdays. No, because I was under so much pressure recently to get everything done, to get out on time, and that has gone away. So now we're just going to be relaxed, chilling out, talking movies, giving stuff away, and then hanging out. It's going to be a lot of fun on Tuesdays. I'm really looking forward to it. It is a bit of a relief for me, and it does help me free up a lot of time. So we're moving to Tuesdays. That's what we're doing. Also, is it true Evil Dead Rise is coming to video on demand May 9th? I know it's woken bad, but still want to watch it at least once for your enjoyment. I'll just ignore the... No, Antonis, and here's the thing. I'm not saying don't go watch the movie. It's an Evil Dead movie. If you are a fan of the Evil Dead franchise, check it out. If you enjoy it, if you like the movie, that is great. More power to you. I just did not care for it. That's my thing. We all look at movies differently. They're art. And we can look at a painting and we can interpret it a lot of different ways. Same thing goes for movies. So if you enjoy it, that's awesome. I hope you do. I hope, it's a couple hours long, whatever. I hope you really enjoy that time watching that movie. I really hope you do. It's just, for me, I was not a big fan, but honestly, I have not looked or heard. I don't know when it's hitting video on demand, but if it is May 9th, I will take your word for it. So let's see here. Rainy Night Gamer, what up? What up? Hey, bro, love you too, man. Hopefully you're doing well. I did not know Skyla was live, but I had to get this video out here. Didn't mean to step on Skyla's toes or anything on her stream there, but hopefully you're all having a nice stream. If she's still live or whatever. I meant to do this video earlier today, but I had to, I just couldn't. I was too ill, but I had to get it done today. So I'm struggling through it. We're doing it. We're talking. We're hanging out, just to make sure that everybody knows that Monday is switching to Tuesday on the videos. Let's see here. I watched the new Peter Pan and Wendy live action movie the other night that came out in April this year. Well, how was it, Antonis? Curious. Let's see here. Just saw your message. What's up, Antonis? Oh, I'm talking to somebody else. Skyla, OGP loves you both just as well. Yep. I'm glad that you two are so happy together. It's very, very cool. Check your Instagram. I sent you a message about something I picked up. See, okay. We're looking at Instagram. Let's see here. Check your Instagram. I'm 8 minutes behind now. That's not too bad. I see sometimes, I see YouTubers that are like an hour behind in their messages, and you're like waiting forever for them to respond. So I try to stay, close, but sometimes I can't. Let's see here. Just got this today. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to read this, so I won't. Okay. So yeah, so that's okay. So Double J Productions just got this today. New one-of-a-kind Scream 6 tumbler to add to your Scream collection. Don't know if I should use it as a cup or put it on my shelf as a collectible. That's tough. Because, sometimes you get cool stuff like I have this, my Friday the 13th mug, and like as much as it would be cool to, have some coffee or whatever out of it, even Diet Coke, this stays right here. And it's now like, look at this. I have like these that I got from a legend. Forgive me. Who sent me these? Do you guys remember? Or are you in the chat? Whoever sent me these? Look at these. They're so cool. Wet Movie 1 got some. But these are so cool. But yeah, I kind of keep little cool things. These are going to go on the Christmas tree next year. These little Christmas ornaments. But yeah, I have a few things in there. And then like over here, I keep, if you all send me stuff like letters and notes and stuff, I keep them too. And this is incognito. So if you who sent it see this and want to comment, you can. But like note that somebody sent me with some videos. If you know, but I'm not gonna name any names, but if you know. But look at this. We'll see if there's the picture of the tumbler that he got. Look at that, very cool. And then there was another one. Let's see, and look at the other side of it. We got Jenna Ortega right there. That is a sweet tumbler. That is very cool. That's a tough call. Do you have enough? If you have enough tumblers where you can, if you're taking coffee to like, hit the road, like drive to work or wherever you're going, if you're taking coffee on the go, I would keep that and display it somewhere. But if you don't have a lot of tumblers, or if you just love horror movie tumblers, yeah, then yeah, use it. Take it with you. Because like if I was going to take a cup of coffee with me to a convention, that would be a sick cup to take it in. That would be very cool. That's awesome. That's a really cool looking coffee cup you got there. That's awesome. Paul Medina, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Also, I just received physical media the other day from Amazon. Nice. What'd you get? What'd you get, Antonis? Love me physical media, especially when it comes with behind scenes. I know that's your big thing. The Antonis loves the special features, the like audio commentary, behind the scenes, that type of stuff, and that's great stuff. I love that type of stuff. And if you have the time, if you're passionate enough about a movie, it is a lot of fun to watch that stuff. Yes. Jesse Torres, what up? Just saw Evil Dead Rise, pretty entertaining movie. I'm glad you liked it. And here's the thing: second half of the movie, there was a lot of blood, a lot of guts, a lot of gore, a lot of violence, a lot of action. I wish it was. There's just a few things that I wish they didn't do, and there's a few things that I wish they did do. We got a little too much fanfare with some of like recreating some of the shots from the earlier Evil Dead movies rather than going with new stuff. The comedy was kind of like either rehash or duds. It fell flat. So the gore and the violence and all that stuff, that was great. That was great. I'm not a big fan of that movie, but Jesse, I am absolutely happy for you. Glad you enjoyed it. So what does that bring Amazon gift card up to now? Just curious. So Larry, with your $10 super chat, that will put it at 65 buckaroos right now, because it was at 65 big ol' smackers for this Tuesday night. 65. Larry, do you work on Tuesdays, or you get to hang out with us on Tuesdays? Because we're changing from Monday to Tuesday. It's the E-Tag show. Every Tuesday's a giveaway. Are you going to be able to hang out with us on Tuesdays, Larry? Let's see here. Sean 420, have yourself a good night. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. Let's see. I got my movie from my dad the day I've been helping my mom. She's getting better every day. And Sarah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear your mom's doing well. Evil Dead Rise was trash a decade for all that crap. I tell you, Hollyweird has lost its mind. And I'm with you, Wicked Network. I am with you. Hollywood is just, man. It's like, is it Hollyweird? It used to be Hollyweird. Is it Hollywoke now? Hollywoke, Hollyweird, Hollywood, whatever you want to call it. They are killing our franchises over here. Texas Chainsaw Netflix remake is woke. Evil Dead wasn't close to that kind of woke, and Jesse, I know the woke stuff in there got me too. It really did. But I didn't like Evil Dead more, or I didn't like Texas Chainsaw more because of like the timeline with things and how unrealistic. If you take a chainsaw and you get cut up your torso with the chainsaw, you're not going to be able to still scream and yell. There was problems like that I had with Texas Chainsaw. So my issues with the Evil Dead woke agenda in it. And it was, so if in this Evil Dead, and not to get too into it, I said my piece in that video, but when you cast, you cannot accidentally cast a trans person, a lesbian, and maybe cast, or write into the script. You can't accidentally write a trans, because the one daughter with the short hair was trans. That's really, she was born a female. Whatever, I don't know in real life what that person identifies as, but that they were born a female. And so that what was supposed to be a brother was really born a female. Then you have the lesbian sister. Then you have on the wall the feminist agenda poster up there. Then you have them talking about going to a protest. Then you have them screaming at the mom, how the mom needs to do this stuff for them because that's, they're entitled to the mom. The mom's supposed to do the laundry for them. That stuff, all those things drove me nuts. And then you have the deadbeat dad, single mom, all these different things. When you put all that together, that's what got me. The one thing here and there. And hey, if the cast was a trans woman and a lesbian, or a trans person and a lesbian, more power to you. Absolutely more power to you. But when you put the feminism poster on the wall, and then you put the deadbeat dad, and then you put the single mom, and then you put you see these other different things in there, it just got off the rails. Casting, I don't care. If it was just cast the way it was cast, I would have been fine with that. It was all the other little in your face things. And I mean, they clearly had a shot straight up of that feminism like poster thing on the wall. And I was just like, oh my God, I was rolling my eyes at it. So, but I'm not a fan of either one of those movies. But Jesse, I respect the fact I will never look down on anybody because they disagree with me on a movie. I never will. OGP, what do you call a pig that does karate? I do not know, Larry. Let me know. That is a good question. Dark Elm Street Lagoon, what's up? Been streaming weekly with Skyla, which has been a load of fun. Oh, very, very cool. So is that you that does the is it the Thursday giveaway streams with Skyla? I've been trying to watch. I've jumped in here and there, but I've just been so busy. I haven't not been able to stay caught up on those. But Thelma Noller knows. Thelma Noller knows what's up with that. She does. Thankfully, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can stay up late. Very cool, Larry. Well, I need to know about Tuesdays. Larry, are you going to be able to join us on Tuesdays? That's a good question, Sarah. I do know. So the giveaway this week will be the movie. If somebody wins a movie, it will be this Blu-ray copy of Unwelcome. This will be the movie that's going out this week. It could be the Misery Bags, could be this movie, could be an OGP shirt from the OGP Orb Hut, kind of like the one I'm rocking right now, if you so wanted that. Or could be a $65 Amazon gift card. That's where we're at with the Amazon gift card right now. Plan to have one made with my logo to use as my everyday cup. So I'm thinking we'll keep this one mint. Double J, I'm with you. If you're going to do that, 100% do that. And that's something I need to do too. Man, I should have, not that everybody wants OGP mugs, but maybe instead of like a shirt, you could get a mug or something from the OGP Orb Hut. That's very cool. Did you see Pope's Exorcist? It was good. So I have not, this past week, with my uncle passing away, this week has been very tough for me. I have not been to the theater in a couple weeks now. Still looking forward to seeing Pope's Exorcist. I wish I could tell you about that, Blackbeard, but it was just a tough week. Yeah, hey, Thelma says, hit the thumbs up button. If you would, please, everybody, if you're watching, you haven't yet, would mean a lot to me if you would do that. Thank you for the reminder, Thelma. Give me extra for the giveaway Vegas video. Give me extra for the Vegas. Oh, give you extra for the Vegas giveaway. Give me extra giveaway. Oh, okay. I am reading this totally wrong. Give me extra for the giveaway Vegas video. Give you extra, like an extra entry. Michael, I will go look at your comment and see what you said. I will go check that out. I will check it out. OGP, what is your favorite fruit flavored soda? As a kid, it was grape. I loved grape soda. Now I got burnt out on it. And so it'd be either probably orange. Like if I was going to drink a fruit flavored soda, it would probably be orange. But like I like Code Red Mountain Dew, if that counts. But if I was going to go with soda, I would go orange soda. Although diet orange soda is bad. Diet fruit flavored sodas are bad. So if I was going to go, I would say orange probably would be my favorite right now. Unless the Mountain Dews count there, Larry. And did you watch Super Mario Bros? I have not seen that. That one I'm going to wait for streaming on. I'm absolutely just going to wait for streaming to watch Mario. OGP, how often do you go on vacation? What's the longest you've ever stayed at a hotel? So I go on vacation as often as I can. I will be on vacation in June. I believe there's going to be one Monday because it will be Tuesday. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting one. There's going to be one Tuesday in June where I'll be on vacation. And I know I don't have good internet there because I'm going to be at my grandmother's house in Nebraska. And as far as staying in a hotel, the longest I've ever stayed in one hotel is probably 7, 8, 9 nights, something like that. And I was probably in Hawaii. But I'm not sure. If we go on a long vacation, usually it's a couple different hotels. But I would say probably 7 or 8 days in one hotel, probably the longest. Let's see here. New Texas Chainsaw shouldn't have tried to bring back Sally since Marilyn Burns is no longer with us. Yeah, you know, the New Texas Chainsaw, I was like, okay, I'm going in. I'm not expecting good things, but I'm just hoping for a fun movie. And I'm not like, don't get me wrong. I love the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I love Texas Chainsaw 2. The rest of the franchise after that, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm not like fully invested like some folks would be in the characters and the actors. We've had enough different people playing Leatherface that there's not like one real guy you're rooting for, in my opinion, that's still alive. Yeah, that wasn't a big issue for me as much as just the movie was it was just off the rails. You can't like set up a barbecue because remember they get to this little town, they pull up in the bus, and then they have the issues with the lady, and the blondie takes off with the guys, and they're going to take this woman to the hospital, and the rest of them start setting up, and it's like 10 minutes later, and they've already set up, and they've got this barbecue going on, and they're eating. It takes a lot longer than that to set up and get a barbecue going to be able to eat. Like the time was an issue. Then all of a sudden it went from like daytime to nighttime, like instantly. There was so many different problems with that movie that I put a pretty epic rant video about it. It's like, if you want to go see all my thoughts there, I really ripped that to pieces. Not a big fan of that movie at all. Can't wait for Fast 10 to come out on the 19th. Yeah, I'm not a Fast and the Furious fan, but I hope you enjoy that. Especially if you go see it in the theater, spend that money on it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Zephyr, what's up? I think Deadpool 3 will be the nail in the coffin for woke Hollywood. Ooh, I hope not, man. The Deadpool movies are funny movies. I really hope that's not the case, but it could be. You never know. It's not what I meant to say. I was trying to ask, where do we enter? Where do we enter the giveaway on the Vegas video? Am I going to speak to text and phone picked up TV? Gotcha. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. So Michael, if you watch, there's the video I put out a couple days ago. It has a hashtag EMAG on the thumbnail. That's what you're looking for. Watch that video. The instructions are in that video, and they're within the first, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes on how to enter. Specific rules. And I will be checking it to make sure that everybody entered properly. So if you just typed in what I told you to type in and you did not do what else I told you to do, which is very simple. It's not hard. I'm not like telling you to go to Instagram or nothing crazy like that. Very simple. Then you won't be entered, or you'll be your win will be null and void. But so just watch it. It's very clearly laid out for you. Just a couple minutes into that video, just watch the video and you'll see. Is it woke that they all died because they're woke? No. And in this, and I know a lot of people were like saying that, oh man, Demon Mom was a hottie, and here's the thing. The effects, the makeup, all that stuff was great. What she looked like was great. They did a good job with that stuff. Them dying, I was actually, and I got to give them a little credit to this comment here, Jesse. I will give them some credit because when the movie started, I was watching with somebody else. And after we met the whole cast, I said that there was 3 people in the movie that I guaranteed they would not die. Two of them did, and I was shocked. So I got to give them a little credit for that. But it wasn't like who died or who didn't die. It was when you see a feminism poster, when you hear them talking about going to a protest, when you hear the daughter screaming at the mom like an entitled little C word, and then you cast the people you cast, that's a problem for me. That's a problem. Yes, that's you. Oh, very cool. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and so yeah, I know. And you guys doing the list, like the top 10 list and stuff. A lot of fun you guys have in those videos, and I wish I had more time to be there and watch them and hang out with y'all. But I try to jump in when I can, and one of these days I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to have a little more time and be able to watch some videos. So hopefully I can get caught up and see some of your top 10 lists. Because I really would like to hear, because you guys have, I'm not sure if they're all Skyla's ideas, but some of the top 10 lists that you've covered have been pretty fun subjects. So I like that stuff. To answer your question, yeah, I get Tuesdays off sometimes, but they change your schedule a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to have it, because it keeps changing my schedule. So that's a bummer. But Larry, if you can join us, so 8 o'clock your time, we're going to start the live, and 9 o'clock your time, we're going to start the giveaways. So that's when we're going to be doing it. But Larry, if you're entered in that other video, like I said, everybody who enters properly in the other video for the week, even if you're not present for the giveaway, you'll still win that prize. I will still give it to you. I'm shocked that Renfield went to video on demand on May 2nd. I've not even watched it yet. Oh, wow. Renfield is already out? Wow, very crazy. Antonis, check it out. I enjoyed Renfield. I really did. Renfield was a good one. It really was. I think if you could do an OGP Tiki mug, it would do good. Oh, that'd be, yeah, hey, that would be cool. Are you talking OGP on one side and like Tiki Ghoul on the other side? Or OGP like a tiki room mug? Yeah, hey, that would be cool. Me on one side and like Tiki Ghoul on the other, like repping like all decked out like we do when we go to conventions and stuff. That would be cool. Did say that I'd have every other weekend off that they did promise you. Well, that's good. I'm glad at least you'll have some weekends off, Larry. Very cool. A movie news channel and no mention of Beetlejuice 2 being officially announced to be in the works by Warner Brothers. Get with it. Forgive me, Balzer. Forgive me. I'm going to be completely honest. I have done no homework in preparation for this video. None. All I did was this. It was just supposed to be about announcing the change to the EMAG show. My homework, if I fail you on Tuesday and I don't have all the movie news, then I will definitely take my lashings and I will take them with pride, as I have failed you. But but tonight I honestly, I mean, I literally it was like after 8 o'clock at night my time when I crawled out of bed and kind of jumped in the shower, cleaned up, and sat down, had a bowl of soup, and then came over here to do this video. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And I've done no homework, and please accept my apologies for that, Mr. Lurker Balzer. Wiki Network says, what's up to Balzer? I don't have this Tuesday off, unfortunately. Well, Larry, we'll still get you on there. Don't worry about that, homeboy. The best I can do is join the stream on my half-hour dinner break. Well, and if that's something you want to do, we'd love to have you, Larry. OGP saying Diet Cokes are bad when drinks Diet Coke. I know it's not good for you, but I love it so much. From your bags, OGP, my last name P, what's in that bag? Ooh, Sarah wants to know what's in the P bag. Typically, it's supposed to be a surprise. Maybe I'll show you. You want to know if somebody gets the bag this week, and this may or may not be the best bag, but I'll show you because Sarah asked. The P bag right now has brand new factory seal. No, that's not brand new factory sealed. I'm tripping. but it's a pretty nice copy, DVD copy of The Fog. Is this the remake? Written by John Carpenter, music by John Carpenter, directed by John. No, so this is original, The Fog, a DVD from The Fog, and then Human Tornado right there, and a copy of Terminator 2. So those are the 3 movies that are in the P bag this week. Little spoiler for you, just because Sarah asked. Ask and you shall receive. Sometimes I'm not going to show you the other bags. You got to find out. That may be the best, it may be the worst, and it may be in the middle. You don't know. That's the chances you take when you're rolling the dice and you're going with the misery bags. That's what happens. I think for me, the last Texas Chainsaw Massacre films that I enjoyed were 3 and the 3 remake. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and it's been a, I didn't, as they came out, I didn't see them in order. And I did not hate any of the others like I hated the one from last year. The one from last year really just bugged me. Best Leatherface will always be the first, Gunnar Hansen. Totally agree. Unfortunately, he's not with us, so we can't root for him or hope for him to be in any movies moving forward. But yeah, I agree with you. Gunnar is a legend. With Liam Neeson, I don't like that movie. What movie are we talking about? What movie are you talking about, Larry? I missed part of your comment there or something. I watched a lot on the first time, couple horror movies after. I watch a lot of first time watch. Oh, you watch a lot first time for you, horror movies in the last couple weeks. Very nice, Antonis. That's awesome. Yeah, man, I love seeing movies, especially for the first time and then filling out my letterbox, what I think about them and stuff. That's cool. What'd you see? What do you think will win in a fight, Batman or Jesus? Well, we got to go with Jesus, right? There's no question about that. I watched that video, the one where you stayed at the Comanche asking spirits, but for the life of me, I just have blanked out, didn't hear first part where you're saying that. And Michael, I would love to help you out here, but I want to make sure that everybody is doing the work. Go back and watch the first few minutes. It's there. I promise you it's there. It's a video I just put out. It's not the live stream from a while back. It's a video I just came out a few days ago. So it's there. I promise you. Or send me a private message, Michael. I'll let you know. Since you already watch it, I'll fill you in, but I don't want to do it here. Let's see. What's your thoughts on the Mad Max series? Are we talking the movies, or is there going to be a show? Because if there's a show, I had not heard that yet. We go back and forth on the list. It's Skyla's pick for the week, and we're doing top 10 favorite movie soundtracks. Oh, nice, man. There's some great soundtracks. And here's I'll give you a little spoiler alert for me. One of my favorite soundtracks of all time is the original Matrix movie. Amazing soundtrack, but I don't like Matrix. I'm not a fan of the Matrix movies. Look at this, Larry coming through with the $20 super chat. Decent, Larry. Thank you very much, homeboy. Very, very cool of you to do that. Have you met director Rennie Harlan, and can you contact him and ask him when Stranger 3 is coming out? I have not ever met him, and I would not know how to contact him any more than you would, maybe by searching him on maybe Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, something like that, and send him a message see if he responds. But I would not know, Antonis. I apologize, but I would not know. Let's see here. The Fast and Furious franchise started dying off after Paul Walker passed away. Yeah, and that's I would not know. I have not seen them. I'm just not a fan of those. It's supposed to come out this year, but there is no trailer or release date. What are we talking about again, Antonis? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm connecting the comments here. Too many comments. Let's see here. Look at this. Sepper Amon, a legend in the house. Dropping that $9.99 super chat. Thank you so very much. That is so cool of you to do that. And Sepper says, can you explain to your viewers about the chicken sandwich bit you do when you order from that burger joint in Vegas? Yeah. So there was a while back, I was in Vegas with Cinestalker, Wet Movie 1. Gosh, who all was there? I don't remember who we were all with, but we were there in Vegas and we were smashed, absolutely drunk. And we were at the White Castle. And so I don't care for the White Castle burgers because I'm not a big fan of onion. So I don't get their regular sliders. I always get the chicken sandwiches. So we were sitting there. There's another guy with us that, and if you go back and watch that video, which I would have to look back and see which one, but if you, it should be like me, Cinestalker, and Wet Movie 1 on the thumbnail. I can't remember if Fluffy was with us or not. I don't think he was there when we were eating. At least Fluffy might have been playing poker if he was there on that trip. I'm just throwing a blank. Unfortunately, I've been to Vegas way too many times to be able to remember who all was there that trip. But I do remember we, I think we were staying at the Four Queens. And you know what? I think that was the time that me, Fluffy, Cinestalker, and Wet Movie 1 all stayed in one room at the Four Queens, which was, it was a tight squeeze, but we made it work. But we were over there and we were smashed. We were just so drunk. And we were having chicken sandwiches. And there was another guy we were sitting there talking to for a while. And we were so drunk. And somehow or another, we just started, like, we were waiting for our sandwiches to show up. And we were like, I want my chicken sandwich. I want my chicken sandwich. And we just got so loud and crazy, having, you know, a great time with it. And we got our chicken sandwiches. We ate our chicken sandwiches, but we were being too noisy. And we actually got kicked out of White Castle for being too noisy. So now I want my chicken sandwich is because of the time we got kicked out of White Castle for being too noisy. And I will show you one of the shirts. I'm going to try and pull this up here right now. One of the shirts in the OGP's Orb Hut, on the back of it now. Oh, why does that say page not found? There, nope. What's going on? Maybe that, okay, let's try this one. Page not found. Oh, I wonder why is this doing this to me? I'm gonna have to go back and look at my store. The links that I have on here are not showing up. Oh, here we go. So OGP's Orb Hut. So we open up that, and then on the back. Okay, so here we go. Let me share this with you real quick here. Boom. There we go. Make it like that. Add a stream. So here we are. So and the prices went up, and these are like, I have all the prices in the store set at the lowest possible price. If you become a channel member, you get a discount, but this is the lowest possible prices that I can set these. I don't really make money off these. If anything, like if you bought this shirt for $18.99, I think I make like 50 cents or something. I don't make money off these. It's just something that it's an opportunity for me to give something away to you all and do something goofy. And I have a couple other shirt ideas in mind that I'm going to be kind of coordinating with the legend Justin, aka the Tuwaka God, to make a couple other shirts, some funny stuff that we have in mind. But this shirt right here, the OGP Ninja Skill shirt, let me see if I can I make that a little bigger? Oh, here we go. So if I scroll down there, so there's that shirt. So if we look at the back of it now, oh, how do I look at the back now? Here we go. And here's the back. So on the back of that shirt, on the back, it says, "Where's my chicken sandwich?" So you look at the back of the shirt, and there it is. "Where's my chicken sandwich?" And that shirt is there, $18.99. So you don't want to buy it, I get it. You don't have the money to buy it, I get it. But if you win an OGP, and you can get this, like if you wanted that in blue, you get it in blue, or like a lighter blue, or just different colors. It's all kinds of different colors. I kind of like either the red or like that one's kind of cool looking too. But even purple if you want, or white. But white doesn't look so good. But anyways, yeah, it's available in all those different colors. But yeah, I love the way, like on the front, it's the crazy karate kick there, and "Where's my chicken sandwich" on the back. So that's it. We got kicked out of White Castle for being too loud, talking about, "I want my chicken sandwich. Where's my chicken sandwich?" and we got kicked out of the White Castle, and that is why we go crazy every time we order chicken mama effing chicken sandwich. It was such a fun fun trip to Vegas with the legends that time, and man, having chicken sandwiches, and man, I was beyond drunk. I don't remember if I was hungover the next day or not, but I do remember I was very, very, very drunk that night. Had a great time. And let's see here, Paul Medina. But Sepper, again, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so very much. Paul Medina, have you heard anything about whole Dwayne Johnson kidnapping lawsuit? I've not. I heard there was something in there was something about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the news, and I didn't really catch it. I woke up like earlier, like kind of one of the times when I had to go to the restroom, I laid back down. I kind of tried to look at my phone to see what's going on, and I saw some news stuff, but I was just like, I was feeling so crappy. I just went right back to sleep. So I'm not sure about that, Paul Medina. Maybe that's something we could look into right now. Sean 420, Pumpkinhead rocks. I'm not sure why you're mentioning that, but love me some Pumpkinhead. But yeah, man. Hey, speaking of Pumpkinhead. What you're asking for has a name. But let me do this real quick. I'm going to Google Dwayne Johnson kidnapping and see what comes up. 2 days ago, let's see here. Actor and celebrity Dwayne Johnson is facing a major $3 billion lawsuit alleging kidnapping. Dwayne Johnson has become one of the most blah, 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 blah. He transitioned to acting, blah, blah, blah. Last month, Johnson announced he'd be returning to a movie, blah, blah, blah. Major issue. Former TNA and WWE wrestler Trinisha Biggers, who went by the ring name Raka Khan, recently filed the court documents necessary to move forward with a $3 billion lawsuit that Dwayne Johnson, as one of the defendants in an alleged kidnapping, which Biggers claimed that Johnson and his business, little burp right there, wow, and his business partner, Danny Garcia, made plans to abduct her and her children in 2008. She alleges that Johnson and Garcia sent 3 men who forcibly removed her from her house in Tampa, Florida. She claimed she was taken to a hotel in Miami and abused both physically and mentally while being confined there. She alleged that both Johnson and Garcia threatened to harm her if she did not obey their demands. Some of the defendants' names in the lawsuit: State of Texas, El Paso Child Protective Services, Las Cruces, New Mexico Police Department, blah, 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 blah. In the most recent development, Johnson Garcia's counsel released a statement where they categorically deny any involvement in the alleged incident, that they look forward to clearing their names in court. Come on, Dwayne, and I'm sorry, I should not be judging, but come on. The Rock is one of the most beloved celebrities on the planet. And hey, a lot of us loved Bill Cosby before what came out that he did. So that's not to say that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson couldn't have been part of this, but come on now. Come on. I don't buy it. I need to see a lot more evidence, a lot of evidence. I need to see some surveillance cameras or whatever. And why are we saying it happened so damn long ago when we know there wouldn't be much in the way of records or recorded video or stuff? You down with OGP? You know me. You better be down with OGP. You better. Let's see here. Or if you're not down with OGP, you're not winning anything on the hashtag EMAX show. That's for sure. Because if you're not down with OGP, you won't be here Tuesday to grab your prizes. And yes, I rhymed OGP with Tuesday. That's what I did. I went full Ohio little lingo on you right there and said Tuesday. I'm doing the show on Tuesday. I don't know if that's Ohio, but that's my grandparents are from Ohio. My grandfather would always say Tuesday. A lot of movies. The Gate, good one right there. The Changeling, good one. Scanners, Maniac, House, Sleepwalkers. Antonis. Those are all great movies right there. Good call. Good, a lot of movies to check out. Although I believe you after this, I'm going back and watching it. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's there. I promise. Just if Michael, if you don't find it, message me. Okay, send me a private message. The first two Matrix soundtracks, I love the Deftones song on the first one and the POD song on the second one. Nice. Yeah, I haven't. You know what? Because I wasn't a fan of the first one, I'm just being real, just keeping it real. I've never seen The Matrix Part 2 just because I've tried on multiple occasions to watch the first one and it bores me to death and I just cannot get through it. So I do not know the second one, but the first one to me, Du Hast was my favorite song off of that, but just phenomenal soundtrack altogether. Let's see. OGP, do you think you could open up the package tonight? Larry, I would if I could, Larry, but it is not in my presence. That package is I don't know if Wet Movie One left it in the PO box or if he took it home, but I have to go venture over to the PO box to pick it up. So I will do that for you very, very soon, Larry. Very soon, I promise. But I can't because I don't have it tonight. POD Sleeping Awake. Nice. Yeah, POD, some good music. Crow is my favorite soundtrack. Another good one right there. Where's the candy in the mystery bags? So right now, you don't get to know what's in the other mystery bags. So, and kind of the design of the mystery or misery bags for the giveaway was that they were supposed to be movie kind of oriented. And I like to, throw some other gag gifts and goofy stuff in there as well. But they're supposed to be movie oriented. So that's why I'm kind of going heavier with the movies in there lately and maybe some gag gifts or maybe some good stuff. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But you know what's in the P bag. If somebody gets a misery bag this week, you know what's in the P bag. Did you guys get kicked out because of that? We really did. We were way too loud, drunk, belligerent. We were just having fun. We weren't hurting nobody or fighting or anything. We were just partying, having a great time. We were smashed, and we got kicked out for being too rowdy at the White Castle. Imagine this is White Castle on Fremont Street in Las Vegas, one of the party headquarters of the planet, Fremont Street, Las Vegas, and we were too rowdy for them. So that's how OGP and Cinestalker roll, baby. That's how we do it. The movie Backlight with Liam Neeson. Oh, that was a good Backlight, right? Backlight, is that the one I'm thinking of? I can't remember if I've seen Backlight, but what was that other Liam Neeson movie? There was another Liam Neeson movie. I mean, there's been a few Liam Neeson movies that I've really enjoyed. I don't remember Backlight. Well, Backlight 2020. Oh no, I have not seen that. I've not seen that one. But let me I'll look it up real quick and tell you because I'm drawing a blank on the name. But my favorite Liam Neeson movie is Memory was a good one. Not my favorite. Memory was a good one. Let's see here. And I like Liam Neeson being in Rise of Skywalker. That was cool. Let's see here. But gotta get back. He's done so much. A Walk Through the Tombstones. That's it right there. A Walk Through the Tombstones, my favorite Liam Neeson movie. That one's so good. So good. Love me A Walk Through the Tombstones. Who do you think will win a fight? OGP, Terminator or RoboCop? It depends. I think that depends on is it which Terminator model is it? If we're talking Robert Patrick Terminator, I think that one wins for sure. Probably either way, probably Terminator wins no matter what. But Terminator from T2 definitely wins a fight with the RoboCop, I think. But RoboCop, right? We're getting that news I heard was announced. There's going to be a RoboCop remake, right? And I don't want to say something. I don't want to be talking out of my buttocks here, and I don't see anything about it on IMDb yet. But let me see. Well, they're talking about it here, but I don't see his name. I want to see his name before I say. No, that's the old one. That's the old one. Huh. Well, has anybody heard about a RoboCop reboot with a legend, somebody who maybe in another show has a pet eagly? Is that really going to happen? I saw something, but now I can't find it. Now I cannot find it. Ah, yeah. I'm not. I'm trying to, but I'm trying not to be too boring at the same time here. Yeah. Anyways, what I saw was with John Cena, and supposedly John Cena is going to play RoboCop. I saw something about that. Has anybody else heard that? I don't know, but enough time wasted on that. Do you think the new Evil Dead movie is different from the original? Well, I do think it's different in the sense that, I mean, you don't have Bruce Campbell, you don't have Ash. It's a different cast. It's in a different location, so it's a different movie. I like the fact that it was not like a reboot as more as it's like kind of like, it kind of supposedly like a true sequel. But if you're going to do that, you need to come up with new, fresh material. We loved the Hangover movie. We hated the Hangover 2 because the Hangover 2 just rehashed all the jokes from the first one. It's basically like they took the same script and went, oh, instead of Vegas, we're going to go to Bangkok or wherever they went. And, instead of, Doug being on top of the Caesars, he's going to be in this place or whatever. Like it was the same movie. Because they took a lot of the old material and incorporated in the new script. They did too much of that, too much fanfare where they're trying to give that shot with Bruce Campbell running toward the camera and stuff. They did that. It was just, there was a lot of it where it was just unoriginal stuff. They should have had some fresh writing. The writing on it was just atrocious. The effects, the actors did fine. I can't say, oh, the actors were bad. The actors did a good job. The effects were fine. The cinematography was fine. Just there was a few things that just really pissed me off about that movie. And I mean, it definitely wasn't original. So do you not go on Facebook anymore? Antonis, so as far as messaging me, if you're trying to message me, you got to do it through Instagram. I'm not really, barely ever looking at a Facebook Messenger anymore. So if you message me on Instagram, I should see them there. I don't check my messages all the time. I got a lot going on, but I'll respond when I can. But Antonis, I've enjoyed our conversations, not trying to alienate you or anything, but I was getting blown up on the messenger on Facebook. I was getting absolutely blown up. So I had to go away from it. So I've consolidated to one, and I don't really use Facebook that much. I mean, I know this stream should be broadcasting to YouTube and Facebook right now, but I don't really go on Facebook much anymore at all in general. Facebook is a dying platform. It just, everybody's on Instagram or Twitter, YouTube, wherever now, but I just don't do Facebook much anymore. So if you want to reach out to me, Antonis, I would recommend Instagram. But I'll try, especially when we're done here. I'll go back and look at, if you've sent me messages, Antonis, I'll go back and look at them. Wouldn't have done it. You're trying to trick me now, make me have to read LOL, make a low vision man have to do. Oh, my bad. Hey man, I'm over here rocking the granny goggles as well. And if you're watching, I did that kind of went through my mind, was if you were watching on your phone, that might have been a little tough, but like turn that phone on the side or make it, bigger or whatever you can do. But yeah, hopefully Barbara can help you out with that little bit right there. So we were at 65. Larry, with that $20, we got to remember, Larry, like over 40% of the money that you send in super chats goes to YouTube. Over 40%. So half of what you send goes to the card. So you sent $30 tonight, so $15 of that will go to the gift card. So we're now up to $75 because of your legendary donations there, Larry. So 75 is where we're at on that right now. The first time I heard of Primus was from watching Brian Scan and listening to the soundtrack. Brian, forgive me, Brain Scan and listening to soundtrack. Hey, I love me some Primus. Primus, some of their music rocks, some of it is just hysterical. But Primus, some good stuff. Gee, thanks, OGP. Mike just woke me to read him something about the rock. He said it was your fault. I had to. My bad. Well, while you're at it, click on the video that I released a couple days ago. Make sure you're properly entered in that because Michael missed that as well. So my fault. Hey, it's. I mean, you're in Arizona, right? You're only like, I think, are you an hour behind right now, or hour ahead of us, I should say? So it should be like, it's not even quite 1 a.m. yet. My bad. We finally know what the second season Monster on Netflix will be about. Well, that's cool. Yeah. I have not seen. I don't think I've seen the first Monster on Netflix. I don't think I've seen that. POD's from San Diego, and I saw them live opening for Eminem on San Diego show at Coors Amphitheater. Oh, nice, in early 2000s. That is cool. That is epic. Yeah, no, and I know they're from San Diego, and that's one of the reasons too. Like I don't know, good music is good music, but it's really cool when they're kind of like from your hometown and stuff too. So like Blink 182, Tom DeLonge. I like watching, like I follow Tom DeLonge on Twitter and stuff, and Instagram. Some of his posts are pretty cool. But Blink 182, a little special spot in my heart because like 2 of the 3 guys being from Poway, California, down there near San Diego, and I used to live in Poway, so that was pretty cool. In fact, I think one of them went to high school with my wife. One of the guys from Blink 182, actually, he might have graduated like a year or 2 before she was there or something. I can't remember, but went to the same high school. It's always great that somebody else is actually helping out with the Amazon gift card besides me, Robert, and Skyla. Larry, don't get ahead of yourself, homeboy. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just because somebody sends a super chat does not mean, unless they ask, does not mean it's going to. I'm not putting every penny that comes into the channel into that gift card. Not every penny goes there, because if I did that, I would have no money to buy things, to put in misery bags and stuff like that. I am not rich. I'm doing okay, but I'm not just buying things to throw to the wind. As the channel grows, the giveaways grow. Your support is an epic help, and it does make the giveaways better. But just because somebody sends a super chat does not mean it's all going into those giveaways, Larry. So it is, people help, people send a lot through, PayPal, Venmo, things like that. And I try to recognize and thank everybody, but it doesn't always mean necessarily it's going to that giveaway. There's a lot of other things with the channel as far as being able to buy stuff to give away, things like that. That money goes to. It's not just it doesn't just go to beer money or whatever. We put it into the channel, but it doesn't always go to the gift card. Sounds like you were EWI instead of DWI. What EW? Oh, eating while intoxicated? 100%. No, eating and goofing off and having a lot of fun. That's for sure. It was a great time. Robert C. say sorry sometimes. No, Robert C. is an absolute legend. I used to work at YMCA 3-day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, since we had Hurricane Harvey. It was major flood. Oh, no. Well, you're still working 2 days. That's cool, Sarah. Yeah, that Hurricane Harvey. Boy, that did some damage down there, didn't it? Let's see here. Next month, our favorite archaeologist returns to big screen, Indiana Jones. And Antonis, I'm really hoping that that's a great movie. I really, really hope the Indiana Jones is good. The last Indiana Jones... and the previews, the trailer for this one is it's a little concerning. The trailer for this new one is a little concerning. I'm excited to see it, but I'm going to go in cautiously. In your opinion, OGP, do you get how do you get rid of earwax? So earwax, they say don't stick Q-tips in your ears because you could damage your eardrums. But both of my eardrums are already blown because I had, which I did not know at the time, but I got on an airplane. We were flying to Hawaii, and I felt like congested, and I thought like maybe I just had like water in my ears or something, but I actually had like a sinus infection developing on the way to Hawaii. And this is like a long time ago, 15, 20 years ago or something. We were flying to Hawaii, and as the plane went up in altitude, my ears started to hurt like really, really bad. And when we got up to like 36,000 feet, I was dying. I was in so much pain. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, hour into the flight, I just heard pew from both of my ears. Both of my eardrums ruptured, and like, the fluid started coming out. So I cannot swim now without earplugs, or else I will lose my equilibrium and I will drown because of ruptured eardrums. So you got to be careful what you stick in your ears. You don't want to damage your eardrums, but gentle Q-tip. But there's these things they sell at the store where it's kind of like it looks like a funnel, and you put it up to your ear, and then you hold like a lighter or a blow dryer, something hot, to get warm air up into your ear and kind of melt that and let it kind of run out. So you got to get the heat, but you got to get the heat in there. You don't want your whole side of your head. You got to consolidate that heat. So you get this like a funnel looking thing, and then something to heat it up and let that earwax run out. Takes a while, and it's not real fun, but it can get it out pretty good. When the first Matrix came out, I saw on VHS bootleg tape that was recorded in a theater. Oh, that's hilarious. It was such a bad copy that the video camera fell over twice. Nice. And it was in black and white. And that's hilarious. Man, that is so funny. Do we know who will the cast? Do we know who the cast will probably be for Beetlejuice? Well, I think Michael Keaton's supposed to be coming back, right? There's a video game coming out. Peter Weller came back to voice RoboCop. Well, that's cool. Yeah, but I think John Cena. I think I saw something. John Cena is going to be in playing RoboCop. Blair Hathaway, greatest '90s album. Ooh. I may say. Hang on a second here. Let me make sure I'm looking at the dates right. But my favorite, just because like everything on it, I love. Yes, that is 92. So in my humble opinion, the greatest 90s album would be White Zombies, La Sexorcisto. Well, I can't even talk. La Sexorcisto. Yeah, I think I said that right the first time. That is my favorite because you have, which I can't say the full name, Welcome to Planet MRFer. You have Thunder Kiss 65, which is one of the greatest heavy metal songs of all time. You have Black Sunshine, Soul Crusher, Cosmic Monsters, Spider Baby, Knuckle Duster. I mean, a little skit thing there. Thrust and Starface. I mean, amongst a couple others. But I mean, you have some legendary rock music right there. So I would probably say La Sexorcisto. La Sexorcisto is an album that when I was in the Marine Corps, we used to like smash Coors Light. And, like we're way out in the middle of Camp Pendleton. We couldn't hurt nobody. But we would be driving, on some of these old, like crazy, like tank roads or whatever, in our cars and stuff, just like, partying, going out there partying, smashing Coors Light and then rocking out to La Sexorcisto. I remember we played that a lot in the Marine Corps. That probably my favorite album. I know nothing in the 90s from Metallica. The 90s was was an abysmal decade for Metallica. I mean, we started, I think the Black Album came out, what, like 91? And the Black Album I'm torn on. There's days where I'm like, oh yeah, that's really good. And there's days where I'm like, F that album. But nothing else in the 90s. You know, I mean, Metallica had a couple good songs, but nothing else in the 90s from Metallica do I care about. Slayer, I'd have to see. I'm trying to think of music, but let's see here. Let's look at top 100 albums from the 1990s. Good question, but I'm probably going with White Zombie. Here we go. Rolling Stone 100 best albums of the 90s. Moby, no. Luna, no. Buena Vista Social, and this is, I got to get down. It's starting at 100 and going up. I got to get down here to the top. Oh, and that's at 51. Okay, load more. And let's see here. So here we go. Okay, so Rolling Stone, their number one is Nirvana Nevermind. And that's a great album. I don't know that it's I don't think that I would call it the best of the 90s, but Nirvana Nevermind might be a top 10. Dr. Dre, The Chronic. Now, The Chronic was a great album, but for me, that has like 4, maybe 5 songs that I'll listen to. The rest of it, I don't care for. Radiohead, no. U2, U2 is elevator music. U2 is good, but Pearl Jam, no. Another, Nirvana In Utero, that was good also. Notorious B.I.G., Beck, Outkast, Tom Petty, Beastie Boys, Ill Communications, a great album, but I'm not sure if as an entirety that it would be. Snoop Doggy Dogg, Doggy Style, I think might. Ooh, that's tough. Personally, I like the songs on The Chronic that I like better than the songs on Doggy Style, but Doggy Style, that was great. You know, up and down. Almost every song on there was really good. Let's see here. Yeah, the Metallica Black Album. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic was great, but I still think I'm going Rob Zombie or White Zombie above that. Radiohead, Smashing Pumpkins, that was good, but not nearly in my favorite. Sublime, that is, to me, they have it. Rolling Stone has Sublime rated at 25. That Sublime album is so good. That's in my top 10 of the 90s for sure. In my top 10. Rage Against the Machine is another good one. Wu-Tang Clan. Oh, Green Day Dookie is a good one. 9 Inch Nails. Eminem, the Slim Shady LP. But I'm still on White Zombie. I'm still a White Zombie. Johnny Cash. But I think Johnny Cash at that point, I think those were a lot of covers. Yeah. Neil Young, Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion. Use Your Illusion was good, but it's nothing like Appetite. So yeah, I would say I am confident in my pick. And Rolling Stone, I'm at 47. Rolling Stone doesn't even have it yet. But my pick would be, and Tupac, All Eyes on Me, they have it 50. Come on now. Come on. That All Eyes on Me might be the greatest hip hop album of the 90s. I would probably rate that above Dr. Dre and Snoop. Tupac, All Eyes on Me, that's a phenomenal album. But yeah, I mean 1 through 50, and they don't even have White Zombie on there yet. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Starting at 51, 52. I'm not good naming them all. I'm just going through Jane's Addiction, Ella Cool J. Mama Said Knock You Out. I like that album. Maybe not the whole thing. Ooh, Depeche Mode Violator. That's in my top 10. Depeche Mode Violator is a phenomenal album. Let's see here. Oh, and Cypress Hill. How can you forget Cypress Hill? Man. Oh my God. Man, that Cypress Hill, such a good album. Let's see here. Erica Baidu, Life After Death, Notorious B.I.G., REM. I think like Rob Zombie and White Zombie, I don't know why they don't get love. They are better than so much of this crap that they're putting out here. Oasis, like, come on, you're going to tell me Oasis is better than White Zombie? No way. Bjork, Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. That was a good album. That's a good one. Fiona Apple or Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar. You're going to tell me the Fiona Apple's better than Manson? Give me a break. Yeah. So boy, their list here is they're lunatics. Maybe this, if it's just best selling, okay, whatever. But 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. They don't even have White Zombie, Lost Exorcisto in their top 100. Rolling Stone is high on crack. That is my favorite album of the 90s, without a doubt. We still like that bag. I'm still upgrading my entire collection. So, Sarah, this is the way it works. We do the giveaways. Whoever wins will get the stuff. I'm not just giving stuff away. You got to win. And if you win, then you'll get that. You'll have your choice. If you want to pick that bag or a different bag, if you win and you have a shot at the misery bags. Let's see. There was supposed to be a remake, but plans were scrapped the time I checked. Okay, very interesting. Good to know. Let's see. Oh, I'm way behind now. I got off track here. Some of the first time watchers were The Craft, The Entity, Irreversible. Good stuff right there as well. Yeah, some good picks, Antonis. John Cena, movie suck except the Marine, Triple H. Hey, John Cena, I you know what? I'm not going to sit here and say I've seen all his stuff, but the stuff that I have seen from John Cena, I've enjoyed. But the Marine was good. I like the Marine. I remember when dinosaurs moved to Tuesdays. What? Dinosaurs? What are we talking about, Blair? Dinosaurs moved to Tuesdays? Is that a show or something? Let's see here. Or you call me a dinosaur? You call me a dinosaur? I know I'm old, but hey. There's 8 really good movies in there. OGB. Well, I'm looking forward to it, Larry. Very much looking forward to it. POD is, they are a Christian. They are I don't know that all their music is Christian rock, but they are a faith-based group. And a lot of their music is influenced by their religion. Yes. But POD has some great music over the years. Great music. That's right. I smoked 2 joints. And then I thought it's 2 more. But man, love me some Sublime, Sean. Absolutely love me Sublime. Talking about Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Oh, okay. My favorite. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't get through that whole thing. The movie, My Friend Dahmer, to me is the best thing about Dahmer. If you're interested in Dahmer, if you have not seen it, highly recommend watching My Friend Dahmer. I thought that was great. Let's see here. Blink 182 song, Josie on Dude Ranch mentions sombreros, Mexican fast food. No way. Oh, that's cool. Nice. The reference is on Carmel Mountain Road. Oh, dude, I don't know. And I don't even know how many times I've been to that sombreros, the one on Carmel Mountain Road. Literally been there many times. I used to work back in the day in Rancho Bernardo, and I lived in Poway, and I was like always going back and forth. And like if we went to Costco or we went shopping or whatever, a lot of that was on Carmel Mountain Road. And what was the name of those places? Remember back in the day there was a restaurant called Oscars, then it became like Pat and Oscars, and then it became like O's, and they had the most like amazing breadsticks and stuff. There was a Pat and Oscars that was up there on Carmel Mountain Road too, kind of near all that shopping and stuff. Now that's really cool. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. But yeah, man, Blink 182, man, good stuff right there. You worked at Blimpie? Oh, nice. Did you get it hooked up free subs? You, like, make your own, get your own creations there? Everything could have been said, OGP, about the Crow movies. Are the Crow to City of Angels sucked because Harvey Weinstein messed with the franchise too much. Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen the whole franchise. I've not seen the whole franchise. I've not seen all of them, so I can't really tell you about all of them. But I'll take your word, Larry. I went to 50 concerts or more in my ears. I know, right? Right. The loudest concert I ever went to in my life was AC/DC. I think it was either 91, 92, or 93. I think it was 92. I went to AC/DC and LA Guns opened up for him. And LA Guns stunk and got booed off stage. They did like 3 songs and got booed off stage. And AC/DC came out, was phenomenal. It was like I think, I don't know if it was the Razor's Edge tour or if it was, I don't know if it was called Money Talks tour or whatever. But they had, when they played Money Talks, they had the dollar bills that had a picture of Angus on them all fall from the ceiling. And they were all over the place. We were like kind of like in the nosebleeds a little bit, but I still got me. They're put away over here now. But I have 2 Angus dollars that I got from that concert, like in 92. Very, very cool stuff. But that concert was so like at points, it was painfully loud. But man, AC/DC, one of the greatest shows I have ever seen. So thrilled. Absolutely. They are. AC/DC used to be my favorite band of all time. They're probably top 5 still right now. Right up there with Megadeth, Slayer. Metallica used to also be very like number 2 or 3, but Metallica, man, starting with that Black album and then moving on, and then once they became so Napster's taking all our money. You're supposed to be rock gods. You're supposed to be, badasses. And then when you started crying, you lost me. When Lars is on there crying on TV, they're taking all our money. What are we going to do? You're a freaking millionaire, dude. Quit whining. Go play some live shows and make some money, bro. Like deal with it. But whining about it and making us feel bad, oh, you're going to lose your money, bro. Like a lot of us will never see $1 million in our life. So I don't care about your whining. So Metallica lost me there. But Slayer, Megadeth, AC/DC, definitely in my top 5 of all time right there. Those 3 bands, definitely my top 5 of all time. Let's see here. MK Solid, what up? A goofy RoboCop with John Cena. Lord help us. Meanwhile, the media hates the police. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Here's the thing. Could John Cena come in and play a serious RoboCop? Like, could he do it? Could John Cena transition to a serious movie? Can he go back? I mean, because John Cena, we know, like everything we think of John Cena lately is goofy, goofy, goofy. Could he go back to being serious at all? I don't know. But I've enjoyed John Cena. He's one of those guys that there's not much negative to say about him. So I would watch it. If it came out, I would watch it. OGP, do you think that Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez are overrated? Here's the thing. They are not in my wheelhouse of music that I would listen to or actors that I would like seek out to watch. So I can't really speak to that. But I know that there's a few Selena Gomez songs that I would recognize. I wouldn't know their names. But being like Disney stars and stuff, I don't know that they're overrated because I don't think people are going around right now going, oh my God, Selena Gomez or Demi Lovato. But I don't know. And I can't really, because of the fact that I'm not a fan really of that type of music, I cannot accurately be a fair judge of it because it's just not for me. Nice zombie. I have all the white zombie CDs. Nice. Very cool. Look at this. The legend Robert C is in the house. Robert, what's up? How you doing? Are you working tonight? I think you are. And Robert, and this is tough because I think you work Tuesday nights and the news is out. And we'll mention this again because this is the reason for the season why we are here tonight. And that is the big announcement. The EMAG is now ETAG. Starting this week, We are shifting from Mondays over to Tuesdays. We're starting at 5 here, so that would be 7 in Texas. The giveaways will start at 6 here. That will be 8 in Texas. And so it allows us after the show or after the giveaways, it allows me to continue talking. I won't have the heart out. I won't have to leave. I will be able to stay and hang out with you all as long as we want to chat. Like tonight, I really only thought I was going to be live for a little while tonight to make the announcement because I wasn't feeling great, but I love the conversation. I love hanging out with you all. And so we've had a lot of fun. So here we are 2 hours in, just hit 2 hour mark right now. Hopefully you're able to still be there, Robert. But I'm not sure because, I think you might work on Tuesdays, and that's going to be a bummer if you do. But let me continue the caffeine drip here. Yep. The legend Robert C is in the house. Allison Chains had some good music. Frank Castle, what up? Blink 182, Enema of the State is my favorite 90s album. That is a solid choice. That's a very solid choice, Frank. OGP, who do you think are the worst rock bands of all time? That's hard because bad rock bands don't get the notoriety that the good bands do. So, and I'm not a big enough fan of music. Like I love music. Everywhere I go, I get in the car. First thing I have to do is put on music. But I could say maybe bands that I think are overrated. I'll tell you what, I'll just say this, Larry. Most new rock, I do not care for at all. Most new rock and roll, I'm just not a fan of at all. Hey, yeah, Tupac and Biggie, man. Tupac, and that's the debate. Everybody always says, who's the greatest of all time? Who's the GOAT? Biggie or Tupac? For me, out of those two, I'm going to go with Tupac. Tupac, his flow was just amazing. Just amazing. But it's really hard to say who's the greatest of all time when it comes to hip hop and not mention Eminem and not mention Jay-Z and not mention other folks like maybe like Nas. I'm not the biggest Nas fan, but there's so many that are so great. It's hard to like kind of narrow that down to 2. But I love them both. And in my music collection, which is pretty much all digital now, I do have some CDs out in the garage, kind of stored away out there. But Tupac and Biggie, absolutely love them both, and I have their full discographies. Unless they've released anything, like in the last 5 years, like re-releases or anything. I pretty much have all their stuff digital now. 9 Inch Nails, love me some 9 Inch Nails. And I remember, man, when I want to F you like an animal. That I was out when I was in the Marine Corps as well. And I remember being at, like the E Club and stuff, getting drunk and hearing that song and everybody losing their shit. A lot of fun. Let's see here. OGP, do you like the band Black Sabbath? I love Black Sabbath. I love Ozzy and I love Ronnie James Dio. Both of them were great frontmen for Black Sabbath. As far as Black Sabbath goes, I like the Ozzy years better. But Ozzy, man, his career, what a debate to look at and go, okay, Ozzy's career with Black Sabbath or Ozzy's career post Black Sabbath, what's better? I think I would say post Black Sabbath. No Rest for the Wicked is one of the greatest albums of all time, if not maybe the greatest. No Rest for the Wicked is just every song just absolutely rocks. So that's a good question, and I really do enjoy Black Sabbath. And that's so when I was growing up, I remember going to like a lot of baseball games, sporting events, things like that, where we would tailgate or being down at the beach, having picnics, parties, beach days, whatever. And if anybody ever had a radio on, my dad and my uncles and stuff, they would always, I would be hearing music like Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, Black Sabbath, or even the Beatles, just so many of those legendary bands, Pink Floyd, stuff like that, that really are the reason, that really pushed rock to the mainstream, like heavy, like rock and heavy metal and stuff. So I just absolute memories, absolute fond memories of growing up listening to Black Sabbath. My dad playing it like in the car or whatever. So let's see here. Hootie and the Blowfish was god awful. Yeah, I was not a big Hootie fan. Not a big Hootie fan. Well, and Larry, thank you for that. I appreciate you. When we think of horror movies, we think of rock or heavy metal music. Typically, yes, very much so. Yep. Although, I'll say this, if you were to say, and I don't even know who else you would compare it to, but as far as composers or music for horror movies, John Carpenter, man, I could just like John Carpenter music is phenomenal. And if you ever get a chance, if he ever tours again and you get a chance to see John Carpenter live playing his movie music themes, it was so good. It was so good. And man, they played so many different songs, from theme songs from the different movies and stuff. But dude, and of course you knew they were going to save Halloween till the end, but when you heard that that oh man, it was like no way, like goosebumps, like you knew it was coming, but still it's like yes. So man, when I think of horror movie music, typically yes, heavy metal, but for me, favorite horror movie music, if I had to pick one person, would be John Carpenter. But as a genre, yeah, rock and heavy metal is definitely side by side, with horror movies. At least for me, Stabbing Westward's Darkest Days is a classic album. Nice. Okay, very cool. I don't know. Stabbing Westwards? I don't know if I know them. What was fast? What was fast? What was fast? What happened? Did I miss something, Balzer? Or did you say in a fast 2 hours? Was it a fast 2 hours? Let's see. Oh, or no. Balzer, did you give out channel memberships again? I'm seeing Sean 420 is a channel member here. Did I miss something? Did Balzer give out some channel memberships on and Wicked Network is a member again? Look at Balzer. Look at the legend coming through here. Man, Balzer, you rock, man. Absolutely rock. Lurking out there, just hanging out and chilling, not commenting all the time, but commenting when it is an appropriate comment always, and calling me out when I goof, because I goof up sometimes. Balzer is like my my unofficial off the payroll editor right now. One of these days, the channel gets big enough, we're gonna get Balzer onto the payroll to make him the official editor. To give him, he'll have the button to mute me when I'm about to say something stupid. Hootie and the Blowfish was some of the worst 90s. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of it. I wasn't a fan of it. Brian Sanchez, what up? What up? What up? What up? Jesse, what's going on? How you doing, Jesse? Puffy is guilty as hell. Puffy, guilty of what? What guilty of? Missed the opportunity to grab a channel membership. Is that what you're talking about? Look at that. Yeah, Balzer, absolute legend over here. 1994 Woodstock was great. Yeah, there were some events. And there's been so many of these, like the original Woodstock to now, where you have Coachella every single year. But Coachella's gotten so far away. When Coachella started, they had good bands like Metallica and stuff showing up there. And now it's just like, you look at the Coachella and you're like, who the hell do I want to go see there? Blink 182 was there. That would be cool, but I'm not dropping $400 for weekend passes to see Blink. I'd rather go, pay to see a concert. Now there is, later this year, there is a concert that I would love to go to, but I just cannot justify spending the money, because I would have to buy like 2 tickets, one for me, one for somebody else. And I think the tickets are like $600, but And if you have not heard, oh no, it's not. So Desert Trip was a few years ago. What is it? What is it called? Oh, it's called Power Trip, I think. Yeah, Power Trip Festival. Man, if I could go to this is the first like weekend music festival that I would ever really entertain wanting to go to, because and it's called Power Trip, and it's out there at Coachella, which is like I could drive there and home every night. It's not far. So Friday night you have Guns N' Roses and Iron Maiden. Like, oh my god, Guns N' Roses, okay, that'd be cool to see them. Iron Maiden, that's bucket list. I've not seen Maiden in person. I need to see Maiden. Then Saturday night, you got AC/DC and Ozzy. Come on. And then Sunday night, Metallica and Tool. I would probably go. Like, I love Tool. But Metallica, kind of douchebags now, but they're probably going to play some of their older music, so I'd be all about it. But when you have Iron Maiden, Ozzy, AC/DC, Tool, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, come on. But the tickets are like $600. So if anybody wants to drop a $1,200 PayPal donation or Venmo, I'll go and I'll do a video. But that's the only way that video is going to happen. If somebody wants to pull $1,200 out of their pocket, it's the only way it's going to happen. But I would love to go, but man, that's expensive. That is so expensive for tickets to that. Social Distortion, some good music. Let's see here. Dave Matthews. I like Dave Matthews. And Coldplay is just awful. Okay. Dave Matthews has some good music. They're not nearly my favorite, but it's music that if it's on, I'm not necessarily going to turn it off. But Coldplay, not a big fan of it all. Robert C is here. Yep. Beetlejuice cast, supposedly going to have Michael Keaton. Okay. That I kind of knew. Winona Ryder. Oh, that's cool. Gina Davis, Johnny Depp, Catherine O'Hara, and Jenna Ortega. Wow, that's going to be big. That's going to be big. Jenna Ortega, man, is she just going to be in everything now? Just like everything. She's going to play like the next Jason Voorhees. Like almost could guarantee, like whenever the Jason TV show comes out, they're going to try and get Jenna Ortega in it, right? Oh boy, she's great. She's great. I have nothing against Jenna Ortega, but man, she's popping up in everything. But let's see here. Let me look at the tickets that they got here. So 3-day general admission, $599. See, I would rather and I'm hoping that Ozzy plays somewhere like in Vegas or something I can go see. But I would love to see Ozzy. I would love to see Maiden. I would love to see AC/DC again. Guns N' Roses would be cool. Metallica would be cool. Tool would be cool. But man, $600, like, oosh. And that's general admission. That's sitting in the grass in the back. So yeah, I don't know, man. I can't justify $600 for that. That would be tough. Mr. Bones, what up, Mr. Bones? Dinosaurs was a 90s show about a dinosaur family and moved to Tuesday nights. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, not the mama. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. OGP, what are your some favorite NES games? NES would be like, I'm all about that. Tetris, man. Super Mario Brothers, Dr. Mario. Yeah, I like the simple games, like simple games like Tetris. I'm all about Tetris. Dinosaurs was a TV show. Didn't know if I heard of it. I've heard of it, but it's, man, that means I am far behind. I'm 15 minutes behind right now. But 90s, man, I was already like an adult and like in the Marine Corps. So not wasn't something that I was really watching. Probably, my son was born in 97, so probably something my son would have been watching. What is a food you will never eat again? A food I will never eat again. Menudo. I hate menudo. I've tried it and I will never eat menudo again. It will never happen. Will never happen. My first show was AC/DC Blow Up Your Video. Nice. That had to have been in the 80s, Sean. That definitely had to have been in the 80s. Metallica's great. What are you talking about? So the problem is, Larry, so Metallica, when they sold out, like the original Garage Days, Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, and Justice, love those albums. The Black Album, it's hit or miss. But then after that, they just got douchey and they started crying about people stealing their money on Napster and stuff. And I get it. If people are stealing your money or taking stuff illegally, frustrating. But the way they went about it was very kind of bitchy, and I just didn't care for it. They seemed like chumps. Like, dude, you guys are filthy rich. We are all struggling, and and we're paying $20 for your CDs, and then we got to listen to you cry about it. Like, dude, it was just not cool, man. You're supposed to be these rock gods. Like, maybe put out a thing going like, we don't, support Napster. They're taking our money, whatever. But the way they just cried and carry on about it, I didn't care for it. And the music, load, reload. Nah, you can keep those albums. Not a fan of them. Let's see. Are you a fan of Queensryche? Queensryche, yes. Queensryche got some good music. Fluffy is a big fan of Turtles. Fluffy does like Turtles very much. Oh, the Fluffy Gamer is in the house. The Fluffy Gamer. Radiohead's whack. Not a big fan. Pearl Jam has a few good songs. Even Flow, Jeremy, Smashing Pumpkin. I like Smashing Pumpkins. Not a big U2 fan, but I wouldn't say they're whack. But you're entitled to your opinion. Really like Cena in Fast 9. John Cena was in the Fast and Furious movies. That's a bit of disappointment for me. I'm just not a fan of those movies. Tired, done working for the day. Decent. Did you get yourself a bean and cheese burrito, or you got a Subway sandwich? What are you snacking on over there, Fluff? Breaking Benjamin stinks. POD is good. Beastie Boys not. I love Beastie Boys. Love Beastie Boys. License to Ill, one of the greatest albums of all time, but it's from the 80s, so it was not in our debate earlier. Red Hot Chili Peppers is great. Sublime is great. Yeah, I love them. Oh no, that's a bummer. I do work Tuesday night and I'm asleep by 4 p.m. Dang it. Yeah, Robert, I'm so sorry. On Mondays, I'm busy at 6 now. So I would have had to do the video on Monday. I would have had to do the video at like 3 to 5. And I just this way on Tuesday, I can do the video at 5. And at 6, we'll do the giveaways. And then after that, we're just going to hang out and have fun. So that's a bummer. Maybe I'll still be live when you get to work or whatever, and or on the way to work, and you can chat with us or hang out for a bit, Robert. But like I said this earlier, let's recap the changes here once again. We'll go through all the changes right now. So EMAG is now ETAG, and so it's moving to Tuesday, and the time is changing from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and the giveaways will start at 6. And if you enter in the video earlier in the week that I put out, like the video came out a couple days ago, if you enter in that video, you do not have to be present to win. If you win, if that winner still, that person still enters and they win, they enter properly, they will still be the winner. They do not have to be present. So we're doing that much so that everybody still has a chance to win, because I know this is going to be tough for everybody. Power Trip's not in San Diego. Power Trip is at Coachella. It's at the Coachella fairgrounds. So yeah, Power Trip. It's not San Diego. It's Southern California, but it's going to be in Indio. It's in Indio. You're seeing signs for it down there because they're advertising everywhere, Fluff. But it's going to be out where Coachella is. But it's 6, 7, and 8. But it's not San Diego. But you got the dates right. That is correct on the dates. Let's see. Larry, Dave Matthews was a nightmare for music. Dave Matthews was a nightmare. Remember when their bus was going over a bridge and somebody accidentally dumped their septic tanks in their bus, and it dumped literally the poop and everything from their septic tanks fell onto a tour bus, like people or like a crowd or whatever. It fell onto people below them. So there was people who took a bath in Dave Matthews' urine and stuff. That was very funny, but not. I mean, it's funny, but it would suck to have been one of those people. Look at it. Slap the thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, DG, for reminding me and reminding everybody. Yeah, if you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. Really helps the channel a lot. Helps the algorithms get us out there. Let's see here. I'm going to try and get caught up a little bit. So if I miss some of your comments, I apologize. I'm going to miss watching you live. And Robert, I'm going to miss having you there, homeboy. I really am. We'll try and do at least one other live a week that maybe I can get you on, where we can hang out and have you join the show for a bit. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I had to make a choice. It's a tough choice. I am also as part of that, I'm leaving the Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel. I won't be doing that anymore. So that panel there with Master Chaos, Tony the Dead, Mel, and Bullet Blake, I won't be with them anymore talking bad movies. I'm still going to try and watch the movies. And if I can, I'll comment, maybe pop into their videos from time to time. But I'll be leaving that. But the intent is to kind of free up some of my time. Mondays are just a tough day for me now. So this way I'll have the weekends. I can get back to out and about content, movie hunting, doing fun things, partying with the homies, stuff like that, and do the videos on Tuesdays and do my thing on Monday. And we still have the rest of the week to make content to give you all some good videos to watch. So I need to get back to that instead of just doing all live streams. Live streams, like strictly live streams, are where YouTube channels go to die. So it's fun doing this once a week. It's great. A second time a week is great, as long as we have the other content. And I understand that a lot of you all enjoy when I do the out and about videos and go places. Whether it's hanging out with friends, doing goofy things, hunting for movies, different stuff like that I need to get back to, and getting that content out. This is going to really help all that a little bit. Let's see here. Jega is one hot little flower. Nice. Smashing Pumpkins is all right. Yeah, I like them. Tool. Hey, I really enjoy Tool. I really enjoy Tool. Do you think people are more aggressive at haunt events or band concerts? I think at concerts, I mean, if the music, depending on the type of music, if we're talking like, heavy metal, death metal, like some of those types of metal, real heavy hardcore music, I think people are a lot more aggressive there. Haunts, if you touch, the cast members or whatever, they are going to run you. You're out of there. So I definitely think, here's the thing. I get it. I understand going to like Universal, Halloween Horror Nights. It's nuts trying to get in there, getting in line, everything. It's a madhouse. But when you go to other haunts, a little more chill, a little more laid back. Let's see here. Man, John Cena's doing commercials. Hey, and more power to him. And a lot of his commercials are funny, Larry. I don't mind. I don't care. Let him let him make his money. It's great. I love the Queensryche story. Yeah, a Queensryche, the lead singer was like an opera singer or something before being a Queensryche, right? I don't remember the whole story, but man, he got some pipes, man. That dude got some pipes. Let's see here. OGP tells like honestly, and I love it. Well, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Love Menudo with or without Ricky Martin. Oh, nice. No, but really, I love Menudo. It's good food. Also, tacos de tripas. Oh, see, and that tripe stuff, man. That's all. I'm not messing with the tripe. I am not messing with the tripe. My thing is, and the flavor of Menudo. Okay, maybe I could get with that, but the chewiness, the texture of that meat. Ooh, I can't do it, man. It's like a bubblegum texture meat, man. I just can't do it. Hey, man, but Menudo, man, there's some good stuff, man. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side, man. The worst movie I'll never watch again, Tom Hanks' Pinocchio. His accent is terrible. Brian, I have not seen that. It's nothing that I'm like, I don't feel like I need to see that. Been getting bean and cheese lately, cheaper than getting Subway. Yeah, hey, man, I'll tell you what. So I had soup. Darcy made some great soup tonight, but like homemade soup. Man, I am that was like my breakfast. That was like my first meal of the day, and I'm going to be up for a while still. When I get off the live stream here, I'm probably going to run over to Casanetta's and grab me a little the chipotle, Brian Sanchez, yeah, they need to stop with all these remakes. Remakes are tough at times. There are a couple that are okay, but for the most part, remakes are pretty rough. Will What Movie 1 get buried alive in autographs? He probably will. He probably will at some point have nowhere to put his autographs, and he's going to be doing live streams with just stacks of autographs next to him. That's probably what's going to happen. So, yeah. Keep the live alive. There we go. Keep the live alive. So, but look at that. I'm caught up in the comments. I know I skipped a few to try and get caught up. So if I missed them, throw the comments out there. Antonis loves horror movie remakes. Some, it depends. There's some that are okay. I hope they really do not make a Big Trouble in Little China or a Escape from New York, like this rumored Escape from New York. I don't want that or need that, but there are some that are okay. But for the most part, I like the originals. Smile, Empty Soul is a really good band, one of those alternative rock bands. That doesn't mean I'll get old bitchy and their songs really so good. Yeah. I've never heard of them. But anyways, yeah, hey, there it is. 2 hours, 24 minutes. The announcement is in. This is it. This is what's going on. There's a meteor shower tonight. Really? Well, that's cool. Let's see. I might need to go outside and check it out. Let's see. Eta Aquariid meteor shower peaking now. I wonder if it's cloudy outside. I might have to go see. Let me look. I'm gonna check my weather and see. And of course, I could try and take y'all out there and watch it, but you'll never see unless it's like a really bright meteor and I get really lucky and I'm laying on the ground just pointing the camera up. You would never see the meteors like on the video. But I'm gonna look at the weather around here right now, and I'm gonna see if it's cloudy or what. Partly cloudy outside right now. I might be able to see some meteors. I'll have to go look when I go out to grab a little snacky snack later on. I will have to take a look, see if I can see some meteors. Let's see here. Michael and Barbara. Michael, if you're still watching by chance, I'm seeing your comment. You're 50% of the way there, but let's see if let's see. I'll have to go back and look. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. What's going on there? What I was talking about with Michael, disregard that. What was your best part of Halloween Ends, OGP? I don't hate it. Ooh. Halloween Ends. That was tough, man. There was not much that I liked about Halloween Ends at all. And God, I've even drawn a blank on his name. What was the character's name? Everybody said it was, the whatever his name is. It was the story of that guy. When he got killed, that was a good part. Spoiler alert. Michael Myers getting, put through the grinder thing. It was a little too hokey the way they did it, but it was kind of cool that's where they went with that. But man, that movie was rough. I hated it. But the Corey story, right, is what everybody was calling it. When Corey died, I was like, thank God they killed this SOB. But I did not care for Halloween Ends really at all. And if you liked it, hey, no, I respect that. I totally respect that. I just did not care. Was not a fan of it very much at all. It just pissed me off the whole way through. Have a great night. Well, Sean, you have a great night as well, homeboy. Man, it's almost 3 a.m. in Laredo. I know, we going. It's almost 1 a.m. here. We're 2.5 hours in. But that's what we do. We just hang out, we talk, we chat, and if we're having a good time, we keep going. And that's going to be the beauty of switching over to Tuesday nights to make it the E-Tag show, that we will be able to just keep on keeping on. E-Tag after hours distractions mystery giveaway. OGP, do it for your legend fans. Well, so I'm not prepared to do a giveaway tonight. I'm not prepared. I don't have anything ready or anything like that. I've got a lot going on. We're just a couple days away from the E-Tag show, so please stick around for that. I don't have giveaways prepared right now. I got this, but we're going to be giving that away. I'm probably going to be doing a review of, and I know most of my just straightforward movie reviews are for channel members now, but I need to review this and what was the other one? A Young Ip Man. I'm probably going to do a review on those. Look at that. I got Matt calling me right now. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna tell him I'm on a live stream. Hello. Hey, what's up, dude? I'm doing well. I'm in the middle of a live stream video right now. Yeah, no, it's all good. I just told everybody's watching. I was like, oh, Matt's calling. I'm gonna pick up, and but I'm about to end the stream here in just a few minutes. Can I give you a buzz back in just a few? Are you gonna be up? You're gonna be up for a while? Okay. Well, I mean, by the time you can log on, I might be out. but if you no, because I was just wrapping up. Well, hang on a minute here. Hang on a minute. You're on speaker now. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's going on from the boozer? Coming from Las Vegas.
There it is. Decent. Nice. Very cool. All right, dude. Hey, man. Yeah, let me wrap it up here. I'll give you a call back in like 5 or 10 minutes. All right, dude. Goodbye. How cool was that, man? Matt, look, cameo from the anonymous boozer over here. I have not been to Italy. I have not been to Europe yet, Antonis. I need to travel over there, hopefully very soon. They should make a faithful Rawhead Rex movie with Clive Barker involved. It would be the most brutal monster movie ever. Hey, that would be epic. Rawhead Rex. That's a movie. I got the steelbook down here. Love Rawhead Rex. It has some like effects challenges, but Rawhead Rex is a good movie. I enjoy it. I would love to see a Rawhead Rex remake. That's one. Rawhead Rex, maybe Razorback, maybe Pumpkinhead. Those would be some. If the budget was there and it was a good director, I would really be excited about those if they did remakes on those. So, but anyways, with that being said, everybody, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Just know, please join me Tuesday. E-Tag. Every Tuesday is a giveaway now. Every Tuesday is a giveaway. So join me for that. We'll be hanging out Tuesday, 5 o'clock West Coast, 8 o'clock East Coast, 7 o'clock in Texas, or wherever you are accordingly. That's what we'll be doing. EMAG is now E-Tag. It is Tuesday. It is 5. The giveaway starts at 6. Please join us then. We will be giving stuff away just like always. We are not going away from the giveaways and everything. We're still going to be doing it, but it's just moving to Tuesdays. It's unfortunate. It's a tough decision I had to make, but it's the decision I did have to make. And because of that, if you are not able to be there during the video and you enter properly, you have to enter properly on the video that I put out throughout the week, then you will still get your giveaway prize, even if you're not there, if you entered that one. So thank you for look at that. He was quick. Matt was quick jumping in here just like that. Decent. Man, Bubbles is on tour. Bubbles is on tour right now in like Europe or something, right? Or about to go on tour in Europe. Bubbles and the Shit Rockers, right? So man, it should be some great video from some of those concerts. Should be great. Matt, hey, it's Matt, not Mad Matt, but I know it might sound like Mad Matt, but it's Matt. And the reason for that is Warren Durso's ex, Betty, the Filipina, she always, for whatever reason, called him Matt. Just Matt, but twice, Matt. But Matt, it's possible. It's possible. Matt is a fan of the Lickers. Do believe at one time or another he has told me that he was the Licker, aka Mr. Not AKA, but like along the lines of Mr. Leahy over there. Mr. Leahy, who Matt lives in Vegas. What do you think, right? Hey, what else do you do in Vegas? You get shit faced. When it's 1 o'clock in the morning in Vegas, you're shit faced. So good time. I've been needing to talk to Matt, and so that's cool. I'm glad he's awake right now. I'm gonna go do that, everybody. So please join me Tuesday, 5 o'clock. We're going to be doing it up Tuesdays from here on out. Take care, everyone. I will see you then. Make sure you've watched the video from a couple days ago where I was out ghost hunting in Vegas and playing some slot machines. You watch that video, I will tell you how to enter the giveaway for this week. It's not so straightforward as it was in the past. So check it out, and I will see you all on Tuesday. And this one, here you go, Matt. This one, This one is for you, Matt.